He's not here. I'm sorry.
here.
I'm sorry. That's very disappointing for people who saw that image. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, maybe the dog. Maybe the dog will be in it. No, it's not.
No.
That's wrong.
He was like a last minute thing. You're like, let's put Bryn in the intro. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put Bryn in there. That's not a problem.
And then a few seconds later, it'll be like, oh my God, it's going to horribly disappoint people if they thought he was legitimately here. That will happen though. It'll happen eventually.
We'll have Bryn here at some point, quite soon, I imagine. Trin dropping a sub on us immediately. Thank you very much, Trin. I fucking love
you.
Not too bad.
Doing horrible. Thanks for asking. Brynmas is a good way of
I like that.
talking about. Well, we can just put the photo up again. And
I can just find the photo and put like the photo back up.
yeah, we'll just put it up again. We can just talk over the photo.
Yeah.
I think that would probably, you know what, I think that'll work for everybody involved. Let's just do that. We'll just get off straight. See you later, guys. We'll become a podcast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You want me to actually? I was like, oh fuck, I'm going to try like work out this sources on this quickly. Those are like fuck. You've gifted me. I was going to drink more. I've been drinking tea all day.
Right.
Nice car.
Don't know how loud that was into the stream.
It was pretty loud in here.
It was very loud in here. So yeah, I've just got back. Apparently, Tara just got back from walk with Bryn. But yes, I've been gifted a wonderful Jameson's triple distilled Irish whiskey with ginger ale and lime, which looks delightful. I've been drinking tea all day though.
I'm trying to drink away a cold.
Nice.
One of the many reasons why I was not here yesterday. I was like, I don't want to get him sick because
very limey.
Because every time we have a show, before we start the show, we do a pre-show kiss.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I can't do the pre-show kiss this week. So I figured, you know what? I'll not bother. I'll not bother come down because I know it'll just disappoint you and it'll also disappoint me. So
I forgot how much I like ginger ale.
yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's fucking incredible.
It's like, oh, I'll just pick them up on the way out.
Forgot how much I like ginger in general, but like ginger ale, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, Jacob, I hope everyone's having a good Friday, even though Friday was yesterday and it is now no longer Friday.
Yes.
So I hope everyone has a good Friday next Friday.
I hope everyone's having a good post Friday.
I hope everyone's having a good pre-weekend. No, we're in the
Pre-Sunday.
I hope you're having a pre-Sunday, a good pre-Sunday, good post-Friday. You don't have the post-Friday.
I guess like you're in the middle of the sandwich filling of a great time.
Yeah. Would you prefer Fridays or Saturdays?
Theoretically, Saturdays, just because I'm not working that day, and I still have like a day off the next day to look forward to.
Would you prefer Saturdays or Sundays?
Saturdays.
Yeah.
Because like there's the Sunday dread of no one having to work on Monday.
Sunday is just. Do you remember how much when it got to about, I want to say 7 on a Sunday night?
That's still the way.
When you were still in school,
Yeah.
and you just got this overwhelming sense of dread, like,
Yeah.
oh God, I have to go back to school for another week, and then your last little respite of peace was the Sunday night movie between 9 and 12, and you were
Yeah.
like, this is it, this is all I get, and then bam, a week at school.
Yeah,
Fucking hated that.
It still feels like that for me in a lot of ways because like we got work. And whatnot.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm kind of like working my way toward Christmas because I actually have like a decent Christmas time off. I've got so I'm off the 24th to literally the 4th.
Right. Okay.
So I've got like a 10 days or so off.
The funny thing is as far as Christmas to New Year's holidays go, that's quite normal. But your place is so like you're not leaving.
Yeah.
So 10 days to you is like, oh my fuck, I've like won the lottery. And I have to work
It
10
really
days.
is. It really is. And to have that there is such a, especially over Christmas, because there was so many years for like the 13 or 14 years I've worked in the business for 13 years.
Hopefully there are no 13-year-olds here because then you could say,
oh my God, I worked there longer than this.
But I don't think I would feel comfortable with any 13-year-olds watching this show.
No, it's definitely not a show for the underage because we make too many.
At the same time, you can't come out and say that this is not a show for 13-year-olds because that just makes it sound like you've got something to hide.
Well, no, I think we are mature. We are a mature show with mature themes.
We are the MILFs of Twitch.
No, they're the MILFs. We're the
Are we the GILFs?
benefactors of MILFage. Remember we called the whole chat MILFs?
Yeah, but I thought we were all the MILFs. It was.
We're on screen though, so that makes it something that's slightly different, I guess.
What was the?
Yeah, sure. That could be actually.
That could be it. Yeah, that could
could
be
be
it.
it.
That's worrying.
I'm not saying that out loud.
I'm not saying that out.
I'm not saying that out loud.
No. What were we talking
You
about
were
again?
referred to as an uncle.
Oh yes, that's right. I'm a creepy uncle.
No, you only you're putting the word creepy in there.
Creepy. Yeah, but when you hear uncle, it just has that connotation of like, here, do you want to come see what's inside my van? No one's ever like, oh, it's our great uncle, it's our cool uncle. It's always like, oh fuck, it's our Uncle Jerry. He's fucking smokes a pipe, but he
The
smokes
cool
a pipe.
uncle is only the cool uncle is only exists in the uncle's mind because the uncle
Yeah.
calls himself that.
He smokes a pipe, but he smokes a pipe with no shirt on. And you're like, could you stop? Could you stop it?
you put a shirt
Could you
on?
Put a shirt on
Yeah.
and stop smoking the pipe. It's like you're just sucking it too much.
Yeah.
And you're in a room full of children. Could you just knock it off? See, that's what, when I hear uncle, that's the kind of mental image that I
Yeah,
get. But
yeah,
that
true.
could just be me. I don't know. I don't know if that's how
I stare into the stream joke of stream dad. I'm not going to put the Y on that
Right,
because I
okay.
don't feel comfortable saying that
So
about myself out
technically,
loud.
aren't you an uncle? So if
I've been an uncle since I was 6 months
yeah,
old.
If anything, you should be the stream uncle then, because you are literally an uncle.
I sired this channel.
Fuck, I thought you were gonna say something else there.
No,
I sired. Like, what?
I have to at least claim fathership of the channel because I
get- I
fucking
get.
sired it into the existence.
I guess so. Well, technically,
Oh Jesus Christ,
Dweem Daddy. I don't
Dweem
like that.
Daddy.
Can we put her in the naughty corner for like 10 minutes?
You word it like
Oh,
that.
that's much worse. Yeah, no.
Why'd you
No,
say that?
not going into the naughty corner. See, now we're starting something.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The cone of silence. The corner of silence. I don't know.
I just
The Dweem corner. We'll put her in the Dweem corner.
stop it. Seriously.
Are you double dipping tea and whiskey?
Prepping it. You gotta make a brew. You gotta brew a brew.
You got to brew. You literally got to brew a brew.
Just brewing up the brew while I'm waiting. You know?
Brewing up this bullshit.
You just
Okay, we'll
kind of
stop.
you brought things into like just illegal territory.
Why? I'm the uncle. I'm allowed to.
Oh fuck
It's you're stuck with the responsibility of the channel, and I could just come in and molest people and then leave, which is what I do. Molest him and then leave,
As long as it's
Then-
me and not the chat.
and then go home and molest Tara.
Oh, for God's sake, stop it.
Swap it.
You're grand. I know that's what it's only doing as like pure fucking comedy, but like, so I have no problem
Only-
with it happening. It's just one of those things that are like,
Chloe.
yeah, of course.
But I am writing all this down in a notepad, and I'm gonna have to set her down and make her explain it all one day. Like, why'd you write this?
Imagine that.
Stop
like a really like fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Disappointed parents. Like, why did you write this?
Yeah.
And why did you write
Like
this?
that time I got remember that time I got brought to the principal's office for drawing porn in primary school?
You did, yes.
That's what we're going to do to her. We're going to print them all out on a big sheet, and then I'm going to make you go through them one by one, and then be like, "Why'd you say this? Why'd you think this is appropriate?"
Best part is you put it on like a board, and
say.
then like how it was like long, like metal, like
Yeah.
pointers, and you're like,
Like a
why'd you say that?
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
What's this drawing about? Oh, sorry, I don't.
Just a throwback to your childhood.
Can't believe that happened. What age are you being?
Well, it was primary 4.
No, it was.
believe
It was like
for
it was.
primary
It was.
five.
It was 7. It
Was it
right-
McGuire? I don't think it was McGuire. It was taught as
oh,
teachers at the time.
Because we had the same teacher in P6 and P7. It was
Yeah.
the same for 2 years. It was McGuire, right?
Yeah, so
the,
P6 had McGuire,
the
but I don't
person
think
who
McGuire.
it wasn't. It was a sub.
Was it a sub?
Yeah, but it was a sub.
okay.
It was a sub in P7.
Right. Okay,
So-
that makes a little bit more sense.
But what age are you when you're in P7? Like
P7, we would have been
10, 11?
10 to 11.
10, 11.
Yeah.
So I got shouted out for drawing porn when I was like 11, 10 or 11. I suppose I probably would have been 10 at the time.
What's the cards behind me on the shelf? Oh, that was the cards that John Sense gave us for the 1 year anniversary.
Happy birthday, daughter, and then yeehaw, you're a good son. Oh,
So that's that was the,
he talking about the Yakuza?
well, the Yakuza art's over there.
Okay.
You hadn't I'd have vomited on everything you love. You can't vomit on everything I love because I don't.
I know how to put an end to this. I'm sorry, twin.
Oh my fucking god!
Sorry.
You brought that on yourself. You can't.
See, can we do the sound effects here? Can we just do one just to spite?
I mean, we probably could. Yeah. I mean, like, there's a soundboard I can access. But you can't vomit on everything I love because you can't vomit on his cock.
Huh?
What?
What? It's getting a strange start. Actually, you know what? This is not strange at all. It's
This
pretty
is pretty par for the fucking course, yeah.
average for our show.
I'm not going to watch you vomit. No, I'm not going to say it. Stop that sentence before it even started.
I don't think it would
Well, it
repeat
started.
that.
Stop that sentence before it ended.
Gonna be put into like Twitch deal or something.
I was just like, if I had ended that sentence, I would have just walked out of the room out of shame.
Sure. And then I'll have to just do the show.
You would be riding solo.
I'll have to do it without vomiting on my own penis, which is tough, but I think I can get there.
I wish we could use licensed music because, like, in my head, all was playing with Simon and Garfunkel's "Sound of Silence" at the intro. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
Like that's all that happened.
Yeah. You get a flight to come over here just to vomit on us. Would you hang about to be on the show afterwards?
I don't know if I want to be like doing a show covered in vomit.
I thought he was only vomiting on me.
No.
I just go wipe myself off and then come back and be fine.
I still don't know if I want to be in the same vicinity.
It'll be a Christmas treat.
Stick your finger in my ass.
What? What the fuck?
You're not going to vomit on the show. You're not getting. If that was the intention, you're not getting anywhere near the show.
Are you allowed to show vomit on Twitch? No.
Nope. It's like one of those things where it's considered like no safety precautions where like the broadcaster's not allowed to put themselves in a sort of any situation that could be dangerous for themselves.
Yeah.
Vomiting obviously is a result of something bad happening to you, so it's
Yeah,
like it's still under like the self-harm aspects of like Twitch.
But I mean, what if you just drink something and it's wretched and you're just like, "Bah!"
That's fine.
Yeah,
but
not like literally making yourself go. "Ah,
yeah,
ah,
but where you are actively trying to make yourself
Right,
vomit, that is different. Like an
you-
accident is an accident where like actual premeditated decision to do something is totally different. Like in any sort of scenario.
That's a dangerous case of premeditated vomit.
He has not done the mystery sign this, but like
Dude, I don't know if I can pound your grandma.
Where did you find these?
I have sources.
I mean, she's dead, so
Yeah, she is dead. My granny died.
I met mine. They're all
no,
dead.
they're all dead.
They're all dead.
Unlike your
Both of them are
parents.
dead. Yeah, don't bang my parents.
I have no intention of doing that.
Okay,
No,
good.
you just once claimed that your parents were very dead.
Oh yes, that's right. I've done that a couple of times.
You
but
have.
I also talk about my mom's vagina too much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Thank you very much for the sub, Hannah. Also, we've updated obviously as you see the bot for the most
Like
part
that
is broken
last
off
time I
streamouts.
did a PCR test and straight up bucked.
straight up bucked. Oh, the bot can't pronounce bucked.
So it said bucked. It's
Straight up bucked.
It's like you done a PCR test and
And
then
then just got really horny.
it's like nah, fuck. Thank you very much for the. I'll look at that clip later.
Get her bucked.
Get her bucked. Keep her lit, but more importantly, get her bucked.
See her. Is she lit? Is she bucked though?
But you got to get her lit and then you get her bucked. It's like Belfast.
Some people won't know what that means, but that's up to you to
Belfast, when
figure
it
out
comes
what
to
it is.
sexualization of like things, like Belfast has the most fucking disgusting terminology for like sex things.
But also incomprehensible.
Yeah,
So it's all good.
like only in Belfast would you hear the phrase for fingering claw or box out. Which is like that is the most unappealing fucking way to say that.
It's not great. Like, it's not, hang on, here, love. Hang on, claw your box out. She's not going to be like, get the fuck in here.
It's like,
get in
oh,
here
mommy,
now.
oh, mommy,
oh,
claw
mommy.
my box
Oh,
out.
mommy. Oh, mommy. Dry my fucking. Claw my wee box out.
Oh, mommy,
oh, mommy.
He's clawing my
Oh,
box
my,
out.
my box is being clawed out. Oh, my God. And then it's like, go away. Go away, Starshine. My mommy's getting her claw box.
No.
Whatever
See,
the
at this
fuck they're
point,
called,
like because like they all watch Game of Thrones, like, Daenerys, fuck off.
Daenerys, go downstairs.
Your mum's busy.
Go downstairs and see what Drogo.
Go eat SpongeBob.
See what Drogo's doing. I getting my box clawed out here. Up a west, away you go.
Jesus.
And then that to you.
Jesus.
Jesus, fuck. It's funny, like RuPaul. I don't know if you know what? I don't think RuPaul's Drag Race is very like popular in those circles because they're all massively homophobic as well, and they wouldn't watch that. I don't think they'd watch it.
They're so
You know what they would watch? They would watch Gogglebox of people watching RuPaul's Drag Race
Some
and then
of the
look at
girls
them
would watch it, but
instead.
then their lad, like their fellas,
They'd be none of that.
their
They
fellas would be very angry as soon as they walk in and see it on
they would
TV.
have they would have no part in that
like
at all.
the missus wouldn't have a problem with it, but like
they would watch Spies watching it, which is what Gogglebox is.
yeah.
It's a TV show about people watching.
Oh, and
TV.
I've seen what Gogglebox is.
I couldn't believe it. Someone explained that to me one day, and I was 100% sure that they were joking. Like,
It's one of those things where like it is a situation where like we got like no I find it. Do you know how much they got paid for being on that show? It's like £100 each and a night's takeaway. For every episode. So every episode they got their night's takeaway paid for, which is probably about £40,
Aye.
and then £100 per head. And yet that show generated millions in revenue.
yeah, they probably thought it was a really great deal. Like all you would have to ask for was like, give me half a point of your advertising
Yeah.
or something,
Like,
and they
just
would have
give me, like-
they would have made a fortune. Would have made more than £100. Like,
Absolute fucking fortune, but like they were paid £100 a head, like for every household that was in the living room that they were taking
Right.
footage from, and they paid for the takeaway that night. And I was just looking at there, it's like whoever the showrunner is for this here, like the fucking producer,
yeah.
is probably
fair play to them, like.
fair play to them, and they probably got the biggest promotion from ITV in the world.
Fair play for taking advantage of just downright stupid people.
Stupid middle to lower class people. I wouldn't even call them middle class. I'd say lower middle class. And don't get me wrong, I'm fucking lower. I am working class, like.
Yeah, but we're not lower class.
But like, I know when I'm being fucking had.
You know when you're being reamed and you don't want to.
Yeah, it's like I know when I need to ask for more.
No reaming, no creaming.
So I just had to go in there and I didn't retweet the stream like
Oh,
a
you
stupid
scumbag!
son
Yeah,
of a bitch.
I've never watched it, but I'm almost 100% sure Gogglebox is just a camera in someone's living room pointing at people talking about the TV show that you're watching.
Imagine YouTube reacts, but
And on TV.
on TV and less interesting.
That's exactly what it is. I'm sure they just saw like, oh, they're watching people play video games. Why don't we just show them watching people watch TV? It's like,
But there's a whole industry on YouTube of like people just reacting to other videos.
I know, and it's very sad. It's a very sad industry, but that's where we are. But
I mean, we'll just have to do it ourselves someday.
yeah, well, you know what we could do? We could do us reacting to watching episodes of our own show.
Well, this is the thing. I actually thought about it. Like at some point, I think on the 2-year anniversary, we should probably go back and like watch the first episode live with the viewers and kind of like not watch it all the way through, but just kind of like skip through parts of it and like commentate like how fucking terrible we were at
Like, I
this.
can't hear anything either of us are saying.
Yeah, it's like, or what the fuck are we doing with the lighting there? Or wait, oh my god, we really struggled to have an organic conversation.
Did just forget to turn the lights on? Like,
Yeah.
no, that was our setup.
That was our setup. We have since fucking learned, but
If anything, I think it's too bright in here now. I think we should just go back to being like in pure darkness.
I mean, I could literally turn off like several lights immediately, and then
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I mean, I've no doubt it can be funny. I'm sure the personalities can be like witty and whatnot. I've no doubt about that there. But Jesus fucking Christ, they got fucked reamed when it came to like I have not played with my teabag. They got reamed when it came to the payments on that shit.
That's a very old way of saying that you're making a cup of tea. I have to go play with my tea bag.
Gotta tease the bag out. Just gotta tease your bag.
I gotta just grip it and rip it. You know,
You don't want to rip it, then you just got mess everywhere.
just the bag rip.
I like that you gotta tease it, let it, playfully interact with the rest of and you gotta give it a wee squeeze.
I would keep a tea bag in for like no longer than like maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah, because you just want colored water.
Pretty much, yeah. I just want brown milk.
where I'm there for the actual flavor.
The colonial flavor.
Aye.
The flavor of oppression.
I mean, like I'm a victim of it, so I might as well taste it.
Sure. Oh, you think like, well, I mean, we may have been dominated by the English for 300 years, but at least we can get a good cup of tea out of it.
Add another 500 be more accurate.
Well, I mean, that's why I said at least 300.
Well, true, but it was actually 800.
It's like I can say with complete authority that we have done at least 2 episodes of this show.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but like you can still be more accurate.
That's a fair point. I absolutely can, but we've at least done. This is at least our 2nd episode.
Yeah, you are quantifying things in incredibly,
a very uncomfortable way, but
but incredibly like.
Love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Like, but you're quantifying things in like the most conservative way possible. What are you, a Tory? What you did to my NHS, you bitch.
I'll see you later.
Remember? Oh, I squeezed those bags.
He keeps the tea bag in for at least 12 hours sometimes. Is that when you just forget about it?
No,
and you
not
come down the next
12
morning.
hours.
Like it's American, like they don't know how to make tea.
No,
Their tea
but
is truly terrible.
I imagine so. They probably
It's
don't.
just awful.
They probably don't have the good tea.
It's Lipton. It's like
Who the fuck?
I've never even heard of that.
What is a Lipton?
I don't know. They make Lipton make. I thought they were like a soft drink company.
That's what I thought.
It's like they make iced tea, but apparently they actually make the tea that goes in the iced tea. It's like, yeah, because it tastes like shit. So does your iced tea.
Like, I mean, I'm drinking what I would consider to be my budget blend at the minute.
Lipton is, or I think iced tea is Lipton iced tea is like iced tea with like 14 things of sugar in it.
I'm drinking my budget blend, which is like you get 80 of those bags for about like 180.
But I mean,
but when I got the money, when I'm getting the good stuff,
200 bags of Punjabi only cost you about like £4.
no, 7, close.
I mean, that's still not that expensive.
Yeah, but £7
For I mean, like if
for not for 200 for about 80.
Oh no.
No, I looked it up. I was on Asda the other day. I was going to Asda. I was like, the fuck, why tea so expensive? But I think Brexit fucked it up.
Oh yeah, because it's all coming from like the fucking Congo or whatever.
Yeah, well, probably
all it's
India.
coming from.
Probably India.
Well, Punjabi's probably coming from India, but like
Well, I
not Punjabi, Punjana. I was like, that doesn't
Punjana.
sound right. It's Punjana.
and then you have like you have your PG tips and stuff. I personally like I like a cup of the Barry.
You don't like the monkey?
I like to have a cup of Barry.
Or Nam?
Nam.
Back in Nam.
Back in Nam,
I
Barry.
don't have a tea
Preference.
I don't
like-
I'll tell you one thing. I don't like the triangle bags. Whoever does them can fuck right off. Don't like them.
I don't like Tetley.
Tetley are the basic bitches of tea.
They're better than Tetley, if you ask me.
Just go up.
It's 99 blends.
Oh my god, 99 tea bags.
Well,
I don't know
It's
what-
a blend of 99 different leaves, I think.
I don't know what that is.
Speaking of clues, I'm waiting on my 23 and the result. The fuck? Oh, right. Was that one that was like
Ancestry things.
ancestry things? I like Lipton.
Maybe Lipton's like a European thing. Not that we're not in Europe, but oh no,
No,
we're
we
not.
are in Europe.
We're not.
We are. We're in the continent of Europe.
Oh, right.
And also, we're in Europe because Ireland's still in Europe.
I mean, technically, we're not, but
We are. We still governed by European
well,
laws.
I mean, we're covered by both, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Claim your Europeans.
I mean, like Europe's fine, but I assume is Lipton like a mainland Europe thing? Because now that I'm thinking about it, when I was in Belgium, I remember seeing Lipton quite a lot. But I would even say that it's probably not the same Lipton that they have in America.
Is it the same stuff that's in iced tea? Not so good.
Could be.
Oh, might be actually.
But
Apparently, Ocean's favorite tea is just hot chocolate.
that's a very odd sounding tea.
Yeah.
Very odd sounding tea. Akaya, Sam. Akaya.
Hiya.
Akaya. Don't put water in the microwave. Don't, because it'll blow up.
Who does that?
Europe. We're in Europe.
Oh.
Yep. Lipton does iced tea and tea bags. I don't think I've ever actually seen any Lipton tea bags,
No, not here.
but not here. I have in America, but it's the wee ones you get on like a string and you leave them in the bag, but they're too small. It's like what like the tea bag you just put in that cup.
Yeah.
They would put like one, but like in a big kettle. You're like,
Well, he's bad boy.
yeah, that's like their tea bags are like half size that, if not less than half, and they have like the wee thing in it. They have like the wee dipping thing. You're just like, this is bollocks.
I can understand for the flavored teas they'd be smaller because they pack a more potent flavor and you wouldn't need probably as many.
No,
leaves.
that's just like their
standard ass tea?
general like.
You need to keep that bad boy in for like 10 minutes to get a decent fucking tea out of it.
Yeah, well, like they leave it in the whole time you're drinking it, and you're just left with like shit at the bottom of the cup.
No,
Like this is just a terrible tea drinking experience all around. Like,
I mean, fine, loose tea's fine if you know what you're doing. You got to get your little civvy boy and you put your water through the civvy boy, and you make sure none of those like leafy boys floating around to your best.
I microwave coffee all the time, but it's a bad idea.
It's one of those ones where you microwave it after it's went cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. I feel like you don't cook it. You don't initially make your coffee.
Oh, I put it in for about if I've left it in the thing the machine for like an afternoon or something like that. Like you make it at 1, you come back at 3 and it's ice cold. I'll just bang it in the microwave for like 30 seconds and then put more boiling water in it.
You might want to make sure that's in like a microwavable cup. to be safe.
I mean, what cups aren't microwavable now?
Certain ceramics are still not. Sometimes it depends. You can buy certain ceramics and not know and think it's just microwavable. It's not. You know.
Well, at this point, I've
shatters.
microwaved literally every single cup in my house,
You're sweet.
and nothing's went wrong yet. Fingers crossed. So
The best tea remains Japanese cherry blossom, according to Sam.
that's strong words. Strong words for someone who's in coming distance. I don't know. I've never had any Japanese tea, so I don't know. That was a joke, by the way. I'm not going to come on anyone.
That's why it only drinks flavor teas. I like flavor teas, but I like my normal blends as well. Sometimes when you're just thinking, I feel like I don't know how you describe that. Is that like a breakfast tea or is it just like a fucking tea? I don't know how to describe it. It's not Earl Grey.
Regular. It's not Earl Grey, no.
It's not Earl Grey.
It's just your regular everyday breakfast tea,
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess. I know drinking tea still just reminds me of being sick or when you're bored. So
Interesting that's the gambit.
yeah.
Sick or bored.
Yeah, I started drinking quite a lot of tea when I was working in Paper Royal, but that was just because I liked because you had to go upstairs to the kitchen.
Yes.
And it wasted about 15 minutes. You're
Yes.
just like, but I stopped almost immediately because people would see you going upstairs.
And then want you
They'd
to
be
grab
like,
one.
"Oh, you make a tea?" And then so like by the end of it, you'd be making like 9 cups of tea. And I was just like, you know what? Nah, I've had enough.
Yeah,
of this.
no,
This is
that's
shit.
the thing. Like when you're working in office environments, that's a nightmare.
Go make your own fucking tea.
It's anyone like, back when I was in office, I'd be like, it's like, oh, are you gonna go make coffee or tea? I'm like, no, I'm away to a meeting just where they make fucking coffee.
I'm away for a shit. Just really, really loud so everyone can, I'm away for a shit. And you just hear the kettle being turned on.
Yeah. Boil it in a hot water ball and then or on a stove like a real human. I mean like I boil mine to start a day and then I keep it in our big dispensary boy. And then
Yeah, if I make a tea, I just use this thing called a kettle.
yeah, but I don't have to go up and
No,
down
I know. You're
regularly, so
fine.
I just,
You're in a slightly different position, so that's fine.
I'm lazy.
Yeah, that's the slightly different position.
I microwave tea when I forget about it and it's sad to throw away. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got an electric kettle a couple of years ago. Game changer. Wait, what? This whole time, Tower, were you using like one you put on a stove?
Over in the house, yeah, they have like an oldie. They don't drink tea over there at all. Not really.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's more of like a, oh, do you want a tea? Like, oh, special occasions. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, it's tea. What the fuck?
What the fuck? This is just tea, not special
Yeah.
occasion. This shit just
No, they drink coffee over there like we drink tea. Just fuck because like their coffee is essentially just like a flavored drink. But, but I fucking loved it. Absolutely fucking loved it.
all right, microwave water for tea is not good. You put your cup noodle in the microwave and you just pour 1 ml into it. Oolong tea as well. Wait. I would just pour cup noodle water into the cup noodle and not even have the microwave even involved.
Who's microwaving a cup noodle?
I don't know. Just what I've read what Trend was saying regarding the microwaving for cup noodle. I'm very confused about that.
Put boiling water in a cup noodle and then close the lid over. Why is it in a microwave at all?
You just gotta put the lid over and then it insulates it and then helps do a heat convection cycle.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to try it in the microwave and see what happens. I'm pretty sure the fucking packet would just explode.
I think you should not do that.
Yeah.
I like minty and spices. Yeah, minties and spices are nice. I like a spicy tea.
If someone gave me a mint tea, I would kill their parents.
Yeah, well, you're not big on mint though.
No.
You're not big on mint. That's fair. Stove kettle tea tastes better though.
The effort makes it taste a bit better. The way glass bottles taste better.
Is that you drinking a harp? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's cheap.
Fair. Yeah, probably is just the extra work.
It is, yeah. Like I earned this. I earned this tea.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like light a fire and all. Like
We went from like coming on things to like a very civilized conversation about tea. It's quite strange.
coming in cups of tea.
I would never do that. Jesus. Really want a cup of now. May have to look for one. No problem, Jake. No
That's
problem. I never knew you could put milk in it. Really?
Oh yes, that's right. That was a big.
Fucking hell.
But I mean, like, didn't you put milk in tea at like diners and stuff?
I thought that was the case.
Well, no, that's right. They give you half and half, which is half milk and half cream.
Interesting. That seems
Yeah.
better for coffee though.
Yeah.
What's our Chinese people will drink hot water to keep the thermos as a culture thing? I mean, like I was drinking tea earlier purely on the basis that A, it was good to hydrate, but B, it was just keeping me warm.
But yeah, it's a bit cold. Yeah.
It's a bit chippy. It's a bit nippy. A bit chippy. It's a bit nippy. It's just keeping myself
It's a bit.
warm.
It's a bit hippie. It's a bit chippy. It's a bit nippy.
Until I came over here the first time and I was like, holy shit, this is great.
Well,
It's like
also
a bit of a game changer. Yeah.
Also, their milk is stinking.
Oh, yeah,
it would have been a bad cup of tea anyway because it was
Yeah.
like it'd be
Too sugary.
it would be kind of not hot enough tea with too much milk. So yeah,
Before it makes sense. Before anyone our pastor worked, sorry, the killed. Oh, fair. Not hugely fussed on tea with milk in it personally. I prefer without. With milk makes me feel too bloated after a cup or two.
now black tea just means that you feel that life.
No, that's not
Done
true.
something wrong. Like
It's not true. It's just a bit more.
if you're drinking tea without milk in it, just get out of here. Just get out.
For cup noodle, there's instructions to cup of microwaving it. Many people say not to do it. Oh, okay. Fair
that's
enough.
weird.
What's the beverage tonight? I'm having a Jameson with ginger ale and lime at the minute, and I've got tea here.
I'm drinking harp, and apparently not so it's drinking cum. So
Nice,
Fine.
nice. Never got tea at dinner. It's just coffee. Interesting. Tea would be like a normal thing to have at dinner here. Very normal.
I never drink tea with dinner. Ugh.
I know you don't.
Oh, yeah,
but it'd be
fair
a very
enough, yeah.
common
Yes.
thing.
Yes. I drank a lot. I drank the most tea I ever drank is when I lived with Mikey.
Yeah.
Just because he had about he had an unsurmountable amount of tea a day, but he would ask me every time.
Yeah.
"I'll make a cup of tea. Do you want one?" And about half the time I would say yes.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad and then I started making him cups of tea.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I might as well have one because
you're making him one, yeah.
And then he moved out. Hi, Megan. And then he moved out, and I'm pretty sure the same thing of tea bags is there from when he left almost 2 years ago.
wow,
So
okay.
it totally bottomed out.
It just
Yeah. Even he's off so much tea. Oh. I suppose Mikey? Did I get you drinking coffee more than you did? A little bit. I don't know.
if a tea bag is not brewed for 90 seconds to 2 minutes, it's been wrong. I mean, I leave mine in there for 5 minutes.
90 seconds seems like an eternity.
90 seconds seems
me.
way too. Even 2 minutes seems too short for me. What's the deal with milk and tea? It just kind of adds like it can take some of the heat edge off it, and it just a different kind of texture, not texture, but like a slightly different flavor profile.
Huh.
How is it possible literally every social media owns more data about me than my parents, and yet ads are fucking shit.
Do you remember when we were doing the episode of the show like 2 weeks ago and we were talking about that it was the PS3
Yes.
thing? I've literally started getting ads on my phone for PS3 consoles.
You know what? I don't know what it is with Reddit, but Reddit must be like integrated into my fucking YouTube, because anything I've looked up on YouTube, suddenly I'm getting like subreddits like
Oh,
suggested me
yeah.
from it.
No, it was Amazon directly. Amazon directly put an ad on, or like, like a wee notification popped up. And it was like, oh, we have some items that might interest you. And it was PS3s. It's like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
So strange.
Do your phone listen to you?
Yeah, yeah. Of course it does.
Doing it right now. Fight me. Don't. I'm very soft. Every time it's like, fight me. Don't.
Well, I think at this point we all know when you're being serious or not being serious, so it's fine. Tara, I don't know if you got me drinking more coffee. I think it was more working at Outsider that got me drinking the most amount of coffee that I ever did, because we were surrounded by really good coffee shops, and we had a decent coffee shop both in his house and then in the office, and then it all kind of like it all snowballed from there. Maybe, I don't know.
Ocean's drinking the Iron Brew, which is a solid fucking choice.
I fucking love Iron Brew. I thought that was only for Scottish people though.
There's more coffee in tea now.
Are they English allowed to drink Iron Brew?
Yeah, it's still widely
Do
sold.
you have to do you have to find the closest Scottish person and just give him a wee bit of like, there's a plan for you. Sorry for all your troubles. I'll have this Iron Brew now.
I want to make a run to get a sandwich, but I have to wait for a package from Killstar, and it's taking forever. Ah, it sucks. Wait for packages.
What's
Nightmare.
Killstar?
Alternative clothing brand. I think the coffee and tea is like 50-50 right now. Half and half.
Oh, okay.
I drink more tea because I drink my coffee in the morning, and I drink tea as the day goes on.
I drank 1 cup of coffee in the morning and then switched to decaf, but I just keep drinking coffee.
Fair. Have a Mountain Dew, and then I'll have a toffee apple cider. Well, not bad. Mobile keeps advertising 20 grand Louis Vuittons. What the fuck?
What are you fucking searching up?
What are you searching that like they think that you have 20 grand to spare? Just showed up and claimed it. Such is my right as a Brit. I
still don't really know what Iron Brew is. I know it's vaguely like coffee kind of, but just different. If there was a world where Iron Brew was like coffee, that would be a horrific future that I wouldn't want to live in.
Yeah.
Iron Brew is just,
It's hard to explain.
it's caffeinated orange.
It's not caffeinated.
They're not no, what do you call it? Fizzy?
Yeah, it's carbonated.
Carbonated, that's the word.
Yeah.
Carbonated orange.
It's not orange, but
It's not like orange juice or anything. The color is orange.
It's so hard to explain.
It's so orange, but I've absolutely no idea what the flavor is. I don't know what the hell it's an actual drink.
It's like
In it?
anyone who's ever had an Iron Brew. It's not caffeinated. No.
Carbonated is the word I was looking for.
Like so, Iron
What up?
Brew is
What up,
so.
Kyle?
Kyle, hope you're keeping well. Because you're looking well.
Nice dick.
So Iron Brew is one of those ones where like you can't describe how it tastes.
Yeah.
It just tastes like itself, but
It's really
great.
good, yeah.
It's
like if
great,
someone
but it's
you,
weird.
you could easily say, "Oh, that tastes like Iron Brew," and someone will be like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." But
Yeah.
you can't. But you can't say what Iron Brew tastes like.
Yeah.
it's like you can't say what Coke tastes like. Oh, it tastes like Coke.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
what-
could say it tastes like a cola, like a type of cola.
yeah, but I don't know what that is supposed to be the taste of. It's just the taste of Coke, cola, whatever. It's like that's what the flavor is. And Iron Brew is the
I feel
flavor.
like Coke though is the progenitor of all other colas, so you can say that cola tastes like a type of Coke or vice versa.
Yeah, but what's the
But,
flavor?
no one's been able to make a knockoff of Iron Brew. Ever.
I'm pretty sure there's one. There has to be one or two of them because there was
Give me
like
an example.
because there was a Milkman's version of Iron Brew around here. Like, do you remember like when your fella came around with all the?
I think that was
box.
sub-licensed from Iron Brew though, because I think that was the bar.
No, because they had to stop it.
No, it was the same guys that were doing the sarsaparilla. That was an offshoot. That was like owned by. It was subsidized or like licensed by Bar.
Oh, okay. Oh, they
And
made
Bar-
okay, right. So it was like, here, have Iron Brew.
Because like Bar do
Or not Iron Brew.
sarsaparilla, like Bar do sarsaparillas and stuff.
Right,
Bar's the company that owns Iron Brew.
It's the taste of Scotland. There you go. They love that.
Yeah, it definitely tastes.
They love that shit. It's also incredibly bad for you, so don't drink too much of it.
They have got like the non-sugar version.
Oh,
now,
yes, that's
and
right.
It tastes almost identical.
Oh, you couldn't
Wait,
tell.
you couldn't tell.
You
It's
can
wild.
tell.
But yeah,
So Robert only has orange and vanilla Coke in Czechoslovakia. I tell you one thing though, I fucking love a vanilla Coke.
vanilla Coke's good.
Fucking love a vanilla Coke because it disappeared for a long time there, and now it's making a comeback. I'm liking it. I'm liking that it's making a comeback, but
Yeah.
I also don't like it because I'm drinking it too much.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like you have to kind of treat it like a treat.
It's like when it was rare and expensive, you'd be like, "Oh, we vanilla Coke. I haven't seen that in a while. I'll get one." Now it's like
See, Five Guys.
third one this week.
Five Guys is dangerous, and let me tell you why. See, when you go into a Five Guys, they got the freestyle machines.
Right. Oh, you could just start.
You can literally get the vanilla Cokes, the lime Cokes, all different Cokes. You can get grape Fanta on fucking lock. And I love me some grape Fanta. So one thing you can't get readily available here if it's paying like wild amount of fucking import fucking tax money because it's American sodas.
Uh-huh.
But like that grape Fanta. Love the grape Fanta.
Chechnya has blue Fanta. What does blue Fanta taste of? Blue?
Blue Fanta? What's it? Maybe berry? It's probably berry.
Probably like mixed berry or something. Some
Yeah.
kind of blue berry. Maybe. Do we have blue Fanta?
I have not seen this blue Fanta.
Never seen a blue Fanta before.
Maybe they have, maybe it's on the mainland.
Right. It's like Fanta but blue, so it just tastes of Fanta, but it's blue.
It's cheap as fuck here. You talking about like grape Fanta? Because
Grape Fanta or blue.
Because I will
Fanta
send
blue
you the
Fanta.
money to bring back the grape
I'm
Fanta.
sure he would just bring you back the grape Fanta without you making you pay for it. Like,
Yeah, but if I give him money, he can buy me more.
okay, we're not. Robert, we're gonna play Avengers later. I'm just waiting until Spider-Man turns up.
You nasty.
You nasty. Yeah, it's still boring. It hasn't changed.
Look at the shock on my face.
Your face is fairly shocking though. So
Oh, fuck you. 30p. I'm going to send him 20 quid.
30p a tin. Oh, the tins are grape Fanta. We do have those. You can get them in
Where?
Well, you get them in Tesco for a start.
I checked.
Where you
it.
live right up the street.
I
The,
literally
the
don't dox me.
the 24-hour Spar or whatever it is. They
Yeah.
have like a wee. They have a fairly robust drink section for something so small. And
So I've never had that Spar.
It's in there all the time.
Never had that.
Yeah, the purple is grape Fanta the purple can?
Yes.
Oh, man, I'd fucking bring you tins down next week. You should have said. What I'm going to do now, the next time I go in there, I'm just going to take a photo of them. Be like,
You dick.
and then I'm going to take a photo of me drinking one, like ha ha ha, and then spit it out.
Why would you do that?
I like grape.
Then don't buy it.
It's called Spite. Look it up. Fuck's sake.
Fuck
Right, I know, I'm not going to do it. That's right. Fanta was very popular with the Nazis, but it was a different time back then. So what can you do?
I think it was like a soda was literally designed for Germany.
Yeah.
point.
Volkswagen was very popular with the
I think
Nazis,
like-
and people still drive fucking Volkswagens.
I think like the entry market for Fanta was literally Germany.
Cool. But not everyone in Germany was a Nazi though. So
No, they were not.
So
No.
that's fine.
So I'm not going to say it's the Nazi drink because that's not the case.
it's
but
it's a German drink.
But I know I'm pretty sure that Fanta started off as a German soda.
So did Puma. Puma's a German thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking read a history book. Just not a pro-Nazi one, because that would be weird.
It's you would that
Don't
would be
read
really
Mein Kampf.
yeah. Well, I mean, you can read
Read it in a historical concept. All right,
Context. read it to understand the author's stupidity better. But I mean, don't read it and go, that's an ideology I can get behind.
Fanta is from Coke now, but Fanta was made in like the 20s. 4 maybe. So it wasn't always made by Coke. They just bought everything. Fucking River Rock is owned by Coke, and it was a wee small Antrim-based water supplier for a while until it got bought by Coke.
Too much fucking salt in that water.
Yeah, it's called a conglomerate for a reason, because it conglomerizes things. That's not a word, but I don't know what the correct term is.
Okay.
This is more bad.
There's a Twitter account out there that posts us.
It's doing the Lord's work.
It's doing the Lord's work, posting us out of context. I'm not even joking. I'm not even fucking remotely joking.
Sure.
These are getting retweeted because they're fucking excellent.
These blue babies on the mainland.
I like
Fanta was made in Nazi Germany because they couldn't import the Coke ingredient during the war. There you go.
oh
And if there's anyone in this if there's anyone in this chat I would believe about history, that motherfucker right there.
yeah. Mikey knows the stuff for history. It's a good account. It's a really good account.
Who owns it? Is it you?
No, but, hardly me. Those literally got posted. Do you see me on Twitter?
Who's posting them?
I don't know. Not me though. Like it literally tweets when I'm live while I'm on this show with you.
I thought it was an auto thing.
No,
Is it like a ghost in the machine?
maybe, but I mean, it's not me. I just happen to get tagged in them, and I see them the same. Like these are great.
It's certainly not me either. So
No, it's not us. Like, it's not us. We're from this account. It's literally like seen as we are.
like a fan Twitter. That's odd. An out of context fan Twitter. Yay! That's how you know you made it.
Yeah.
We're doing your work for you.
It's one of those things where, like, clearly the out of context nature of it all is definitely very fucking solid.
Some out of context posts.
So I'd recommend it. Go like look. I think it's called Player versus Context. Like check it on Twitter. It's fucking hilarious.
Fuck, is that the name of another show we have to do? Player versus context, where we just take things out of context.
Well, I feel like that's just the show in general, right?
That's to be fair. Yes.
But yeah, like that kind has been on fucking point.
I thought it was just you having fun.
No,
I'm slightly scared now.
it's not me. Like the sheer fact that those tweets like happened should prove that's not. Like I mean, not that I have to do this, but I mean, like okay, right?
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I do, but I believe you. Like it's fine.
Like if we look at like the accounts I have access to on my fucking like Twitter on my app, like there you go.
Oh, okay. Secret.
So it's not me, y'all.
Not me, y'all.
They literally just posted again. So like there we go. Like literally just posted again. Not me.
I thought that said you just got gassed. Like
Did not say that. That would be a horrible thing for the fucking.
that's what we are talking about the Nazis. So but we're not now. We're talking about Fanta. What a Friday that it was yesterday, because it's not Saturday.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not fucking Friday. I thought it was you. No, it's not me.
What if we just speculate?
I think
I'm going to speculate internally.
It's Maggie.
It's Bryn. Yeah.
It's Bryn. Okay,
He's learned how to use a phone.
it's Bryn. I was about to say he became sentient. He is.
He's pretty sentient. Like
pretty
he's
sentient.
kind of dumb, but not that dumb. Not, you know what? He's just dumb enough to have a Twitter account.
Oh my god.
That's called satire. Sort of.
So yeah, hard to say.
It's hard to say. We're all very secretive here at this show.
I'm not. I have a problem with being too honest with people.
Right. Okay. It's like I want to see what your thighs look like, just wrapped around my face. Was that too honest?
No, I wasn't sure if that was a question or if that was a statement. That was more of my
That was a
reaction.
statement.
Oh,
But that's
you're
very
making.
That was a very truthful statement.
If that is that a statement you're making, okay, that's fine.
Sure.
It's not a problem. I have no problem with that. No issue with that at all.
That's a nice looking dress. That would look better inside my ass.
That would be a weird way to get someone to take their dress off. Like I've heard of the one where it looked better on my floor. Like I've heard that variation of it,
Yeah.
but inside your ass is like how are they putting? Are they wrapping? Are they like rolling the ball and pushing it in? Or are they like thumbing it in little by little?
Like a sheet of pasta. You're just like,
Okay, maybe they put it like on the end of a dildo and they kind of like
sure. It's dealer's choice. Like
kind of get a little bit of fabric in, get a little more fabric. You know, it's kind of
that could work.
feet inches. Is
Yeah.
it feet inches?
You could work on that.
Okay, cool.
How dense is the dress though? So it all depends on the dress, I suppose.
Feel like let's avoid velour.
Anything
Too heavy?
anything thinner than like a velvet or a velour, and you were good to go. Like a mesh dress or something.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it'll be all right. Like, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, someone's got a light nature to it because like
The dress is jute. I don't even know what jute
I
is,
have no
but
idea.
I'm going to agree with it. I'm going to agree with that statement. I think that's a very factual statement because I assume that she knows more about dresses than we do.
I definitely,
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet money on.
I've
that.
only got like 2, so
I don't have any dresses.
okay, right. You need to dress up more.
Man, I don't feel confident in myself to dress up.
You will if you're in a dress.
No, I feel like if I was in a dress, I'd be more self-conscious.
You see, you think that.
I feel like I know that.
You never know until you try.
Jute is
horrendous. Oh, okay.
It's like that shitty Beatles song. Hey Jute.
Hey, Jude. Get her buck.
No.
No, that's wrong.
That's
the one.
That's
Paul
not
McCartney's going to jump out and sue us.
No, because he can't.
Is he still? He's not dead, is he?
No, he is.
No,
He's still alive.
Yeah. No, he is. He's still alive.
He's still alive. He's just too busy trying to sue people over the Merry Christmas song. I'm pretty sure he had because it's
Right.
Merry Christmas season.
Does he still look like a big lesbian?
I don't know.
He looks like someone's auntie now. It's funny. Oh Christ!
Oh Jesus, that's like
that's just burlap. That's just a burlap sack.
Yeah.
There's no. You can't make clothes out of that.
But you can. They're not very good though.
Ugh. Well, I don't know what tab you're on. You have too many tabs.
I don't have too many tabs. I got like 5 more than 3.
You have at least 9.
10.
That's at least 9.
Yeah. I won't be in a.
We could absolutely do it.
I'm not getting enough. I'm not doing a full wedding dress. Again, I know I would feel.
Wedding dress is maybe a little bit too expensive. What about a cheaper dress?
I just know
Like-
I wouldn't be in any dress because I just don't feel comfortable myself to do that.
What if we put you in a burqa? Or is that too racially insensitive?
That may be racially insensitive. Yeah.
What
Or
about
culturally insensitive.
culturally insensitive? Sorry. What about what do you call them? Like a snood
The fuck is that?
or a slanket.
I mean, I think I have a slanket around here somewhere.
I think a snood is essentially just like a dress slanket.
Right. Okay.
It's like a big like you're essentially just like, you know, a quilt with hands.
That's kind of my dream.
Yeah. Just what I can just in real life.
Yeah. I just want to be a
Just
quilt
in your
hands.
general day-to-day life, you just want to be a quilt.
I just want to be a cool hand so I get to wrap myself around people but still have the option to grab their ass.
Right. Be strange. A strange life.
Horny one though.
Wait. Would people know you're the blanket? Or would you do it to like creep on people?
No, I'd be kid sensual. Gotta have some standards.
It sounded like you said it would be kid central there.
No, consensual. It was kid central.
I'll be in a ball pit.
No, because last time I checked, let me see. Yes, last time I checked,
Yeah.
I don't have stuff in common with Jimmy Savile.
No, okay. I knew I liked that you needed to look that up. That was nice. You just didn't know that off the top of your head. That's fine.
Yeah, no, you gotta.
That's good stuff. You just need to double check your facts.
Sorry, what the fuck is that quote?
That's an odd one.
I feel like I've invented a phrase way back when and completely forgot about it. So now
that makes sense.
So there's a whole nut custard out there.
Did you ever get that GIF, the Bryn GIF button? No.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, that sounds like you're about to tell me no.
Let me tell you, I forgot about it.
Okay, right. Well, we should do that.
We should do that.
do
You
that.
just need to remind me because
Right.
you sent me that GIF many a moon ago.
Oh, yeah. It's probably on your computer.
Yeah. It's there. I just need to remind myself to like
Make it a button.
put it on as a source and then create a macro for it.
It doesn't have any sound, but I don't know where to get the Batman sound from. Instead of just directly ripping it from a Batman video. But
I mean, you probably just put in like Batman sound. If we're going for like the 1960, 1970
Yeah,
one, probably just gonna say like Batman transition sound to YouTube and then convert that into an MP3.
what if we just do it?
Well, that's fine, but I'm saying we could do that. It's hard. We would get the sound to then maybe like,
Da-da-da-da.
I mean, yeah, we could do that. Sounded kind of Zelda-ish. Da-da-da-da.
Are you right? It did. What does it go again?
I can't remember.
It's just like. No, yes, and now I'm trying to do it, and I can't think of how it goes. Thought it was just like. Da-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, it's like a da-da-da-da-da.
Or what if it just one bark? Buh. It's not a bark.
It was just like right, know what? Like Bryn's face comes through, and as it hears,
I don't want those sexual noises near my dog.
But what if you make them?
Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Yeah.
So you make, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like literally as Bryn's face goes, that noise hits.
Yeah, all right. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. It goes boodle doodle doodle doo. Boodle doodle 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 doo.
Nice car.
He's not saying that. That's weird. I wouldn't put that over
I mean, it's one of those
the
things.
top
Like,
of him. Like,
I mean, it's one of those things, right? So if, I don't know, I'm not a brain surgeonist.
who's not a brain surgeonist?
Apparently, me.
Oh, that was a quote. A quote. That's halfway between a tweet.
I feel like it feels like the new quote engine I have is better at randomizing the quotes or providing more. It feels like the old one kind of got like hung up on a certain number.
Yeah,
where,
it repeated like 12 quotes over and over again out of
Yeah.
like 3,000.
where this one seems to be really like digging into the deep dark meadows of my
Yeah.
quote history.
Do you know like random number generators
Yeah.
are never random?
Well, yeah, because I have to work on some sort of system.
Well, it's like it's computers are incapable of picking a number at random. They always have to follow, like some kind of system.
Yeah.
And if you program a shit system, then it's a shitty.
Yeah,
It'll always like.
It'll follow that. It'll follow that.
You ever get when you stick like a fucking Spotify playlist on of like 300 songs and you hit random and you get the same 15 songs just over and over and over again?
These quotes are fucking weird.
You hit snails that much?
Yeah, well, I don't really. I'm not a big fan of escargot now.
Right. Is it just? Are you really just talking about the French?
No, I don't mind the French. They've not done anything to me on a personal level.
That's very insincere, so I don't believe that.
I mean, you can take it wherever way you want.
Yeah. Your heirlooms. Was that talking about the French again or the titties?
I don't know. Although I'm really confused by this spider on the end of my wrist.
Were you playing Alice? That sounds like something you can.
No, that was that's the late number. Also, that is like anything in the 1000s is probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, right. I suppose at that point I probably wouldn't have started. I wouldn't have started being quoted then for a good while.
You're probably coming around the 2000s, I think.
Just like in real life.
Yeah, well, no, because
Really,
you were born
when I
in the
started
80s.
coming into my own in the 2000s.
That's when you had your like, what's that? Your coming of age?
It's when I started coming, yeah.
Yeah, true. Of age.
In the 2000s. No, just in general.
Yeah, but you're at age when you came.
Yeah. That's what that phrase means. The coming of age is just literally when you start coming.
Feels like the quotes are being
Quoted.
I was going to say enjoyed.
Enjoy these quotes. We'll just sit here and not say anything while, while people remember the funny things that we've previously said.
That's not going to happen. I'm not very funny. Like the opposite, if I'm honest.
Why won't you let me die?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't you?
That last quote, Jesus fucking
It's
Christ.
bullshit. I kind of... We were saying something like that earlier on. So that's very area appropriate.
Yeah. I'm not going to admit that. This is not fucking happening.
How do you know they weren't talking to me?
Sure, you're talking about you. Go ahead. Admit it.
Shut up, bitch!
Why did you use that? Why did you use that?
It's the wrong button.
The wrong button! What's the wrong one?
Dude, I don't know if I can pound your grandma.
Just so you remember that.
God damn it, Dwayne.
Woo. Who said that?
Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Rock that Dwayne Johnson. Who said I don't want to pound your grandma though?
Don't know. I think it was actually... I think it might have been an excerpt from Batman Beyond.
Find that very hard to believe.
I'll need to double check it, but I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
Maybe it was like cut together or something.
It was. I think it was an out of context moment from Batman Beyond.
Maybe that's just what they do in the future.
Yeah.
It's gonna pound your grandma. But in
Hey,
the
if you're
future,
a panda, hope you keep well. She's looking well.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that whole interaction. Kind of like, that's put me in a fucking confused place.
Sexually.
No, I'm pretty
Sexually
confident about my
confused, though?
sexuality.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I know what that's in context. That's in context to they bean boozle beans. Like it could be lime or it could be like grass clippings.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened with them? Did you just stop buying them?
I bought a few packs, right? And I think they must be sitting on shelves after a while because like the more and more I was buying of them, the
dustier they got.
no, but like the expiry date was like not going into an appropriate like time beyond my purchase, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So like they were expiring faster than I could get through them.
Oh. That just means that people had to just donate more bits or whatever. I can't really remember the system. I can't remember the bean system.
It was like a bean for every sub, and then also a bean for every like few hundred bits, I think.
What could we bring back instead? I know.
It doesn't destroy my stomach. So.
I know. Every time one of you are mildly entertained, you have to give us bits. I think that's a fairly reasonable.
We're never going to get bits that way.
No? Fuck. I'll just end the stream then. God damn it.
God damn it.
Oh yes, that's right. Tara was saying that Furious Panda got her booster shot and a flu shot on the same day. So
That sounds like hell on
That's
earth.
going to make you feel like £1,000,000, like. But at least you're not going to get the flu or COVID, hopefully. So.
Okay. May have been Ben 10. The thing about pounding someone's grandma.
That doesn't make it any less odd. Why is Ben 10 talking about pounding grandmas? What happens in that show?
He Ben 10s all over people.
Was one of those things he transformed into just like a big dildo
Could be.
or something?
Or if he turns into beast, maybe it's people with like bestiality kinks.
Right. So he just turns into a horse that people can molest.
That or maybe like a gorilla.
I don't think people molest gorillas though.
No, I think
A gorilla would
I feel
literally
like I
just
feel like the gorilla molests you.
Yeah, I don't think you're the one doing the molesting in that.
I feel like the horse is not one like you're doing either. I think the horse is probably doing you as well. Let's be honest. A lot of these
Well, man, like, if
scenarios,
it
I think
was
the beast's wings is usually entering you, not
if
the
it was
other way
if it was a lady horse,
around. True, I guess.
she's not molesting anyone.
No.
What a weird world.
But I feel like when it comes to that sort of like when it comes to that side of things, I think it's always the dick that's kind of like the prime object by these people's desires because like they're usually like absurdly large or like absurdly shaped compared to the average penis because like well we don't have horse shaped penises as humans.
Speak for yourself.
You got one of those flathead boys. I don't remember seeing that.
That was an accident.
Oh shit! Recently?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's grim.
Why do you think I was off yesterday in the hospital?
That makes more sense.
That's just sheared.
Just sheer
Sheared straight.
off. It's like I'm going to make myself more like a horse.
To be fair, Natwick is not wrong. Horses don't have horse-shaped penises. That's like
true.
it comes out as a little tiny.
Yeah,
It comes out as a smaller horse.
that would be A, hilarious, but also B, I feel like we all know what I was trying to talk about there. I feel like that one was a bit literal semantics on that part.
It's like Alien, like a wee horse comes out.
Oh god,
Ah.
god, that'd be terrifying.
That's funny. That's funny.
hilarious, though.
Fuck, I remember I was like looking up some stuff the other day about
This would be
the
interesting.
what was it, the alien that they were originally going to have in, I think it was either Alien 3 or Alien Resurrection, because they wanted like a new
Alien.
like we've done the Xenomorph twice, we'll
Yeah.
kind of change it a little bit, and it was an alien with just DSL.
Dick sucking lips.
Oh yeah. I swear to fuck, it was just like to give the alien
Big- just big-
literally
big booby lips?
literally big kissy lips, and that's how it got you. It was like it didn't do the thing. It kissed you and then done it. So it was like we've made it about the penises in the first two. Let's make it about the women. And there are like
Is that how they like?
they wanted to just change it up a little bit, but
So, but is that how they
there-
infested you then?
I think they look
They went the vor angle with it?
They look exactly like aliens,
Right.
except for just like
Big dick sucking lips?
Except for just the mouth, and
Yeah.
it was just a pair of just like a pair of female.
And they would
lips.
just stick lips on you, and
Yeah.
then would they force the seed down you that way?
think, yeah.
Or so like no, so
Yeah.
no fucking these boys.
No, they were just like blah, 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 blah. And, like,
Right.
they got like kind of far into production. And
Right.
It's like, this is literally a terrible idea. Let's not do this. And they just made it a dog or a cow because they changed it twice.
Right.
But it was weird. Actually, you know what? I'll look it up. Because I can see it in your eyes. You don't believe me.
No, I believe you. I'm just trying to now like.
You know what? I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to see it?
That is an opinion.
Could you
thing.
ban him for saying that?
I mean, that's an opinion. It's one I don't hold.
Prometheus isn't even a good film. Never mind a good alien film.
I mean, I thought it was quite shit.
It is shit.
I feel like there's the best alien movies, right? Is the
Wow, talk about subtlety, like oh, shit.
It's incredible. We just saw it for. Oh my god! It's the first amount of sectarianism coming
Oh,
up.
fucking hell, well done.
It took this long to get sectarian based
That's
comments in the
though,
chat.
like, I wouldn't even call Fenian.
amazing.
I wouldn't even call Fenian a slur though, but I think it's probably the combination of words is what they're stopping there. But that's fucking.
That's
great.
fucking hilarious.
Fucking well done.
That's like only the mods and us can see it, but basically a lot of sectarian slurs are currently being reviewed by AutoMod.
That's the Protestants for you.
I love how they came in and just assumed that we're Fenians as well.
I know. Yeah, like they probably know where we're from, but how do they know what side of the fence we're on?
Yeah.
How do you know what side of the peace wall we're on? You know. Oh.
Just keeps going.
Just keeps going.
I mean, they're That's incredible. I'm loving this. Oh. It's like the messages are not getting through. Pronunciation is key.
I suppose so. Yeah.
I have no idea what triggered the sectarian comments. I'm sure our mod team will solve this issue though. Fucking hilarious. That's got some dick sucking lips. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. I was just making sure that I wasn't actually just making that up. But yeah. Well done. I'm Prod 432. What a hero. What a hero he is. I suppose like it's Saturday. This is what you would be doing on a Saturday. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
to be fair, it's Saturday and we make fun of Protestants. So, you know what? No, I think it's the majority of the Protestants that I know are very lovely people.
yeah.
And then there's some that aren't. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. I was just waiting on that happen.
Take a load off.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, there you go. We know.
Yeah.
We know Dean's one of those lovely people.
I like it's like chat for the first time viewer. Bunch of sectarians.
I suppose like aren't there like Ireland
We have
categories
Ireland
now?
tags in our
Right.
stream, so they're gonna find it's relatively easy.
It's not really that much searching. Like if you're literally
Yeah.
on the stream, like
Yeah.
so many deleted messages.
It's fucking hilarious. Like
That was well done. He come back in as I'm not Prod 432 because he's one of those clever people. Good shit though. See what else people have got.
I saw you in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we're both on it because
Oh, aye.
I think at some point in the at some point everyone who's ever lived in Belfast was on Game of Thrones
Yeah,
at one
pretty
point.
much, yeah.
See, even if you didn't want to, they would round you up. They would like I had like a man of mine. They just they broke into his house
Just stole them.
and they
in the
were
middle of
just
the
like,
night.
"You hurry, cunt!
You hurry, cunt. You're going to the fucking wall.
You're on the wall. You're going to be an extra, and you're going to fucking like it." So there
You're
you
the
go.
lucky bear man with his beautiful wife.
If only.
If only. If only.
Is he just talking about us though?
But yeah, I'm the beautiful wife and you're the bear man, clearly.
Well, okay, that's fine. You're slightly smaller. I suppose that would be fine.
Yeah.
Get in the you have to get in the hole. You have to get in the extras hole.
Yeah.
Were you actually ever on Game of Thrones?
No.
No,
I
I
did not bother my arse.
I was nearly on it, and then I didn't answer quickly.
You were like going to be a stand-in for the Hound, weren't you?
Yeah. It's like they needed someone that was the same size as him. I was like, well, I'm taller than him, but I'll do it anyway. I'll go for it anyway and see what happens. But I didn't answer the phone quickly enough, and they're like, the position has been filled. And then I was very disappointed about that. But you know what? It's fine.
So know what this has taught me tonight? I now have to spend a bit of time educating the mod team about what sectarian slurs are for Northern Irish and Irish people.
right.
Because like our mod team are all fucking
None of them are from here.
like
Well,
not-
except me, but
like,
I'm in-
except for like maybe
Us,
one
I
or two
guess.
people, but like there's a lot of the mod team who are not from fucking Ireland or Belfast or
Right.
Northern Ireland. So like the sectarian slurs and stuff is just kind of like that got blocked and I don't know what that means. I mean, you're sitting there laughing our heads off at it.
Still don't think Fenian is a slur, but
No, I mean, in Irish,
I guess it's hard to use
it's
it.
one of those things, right? Fenian is like it's considered a slur inside the
Shit,
community.
is Robert not a mod? We should let Robert do it. He knows.
I don't need more mods.
We don't
though.
need more mods.
I don't need more mods. But it's one of those things where like Fenian in Gaelic actually means brave warrior, so it's really stupid as
Gee, you fucking brave warrior. You fucking Irish brave warrior.
That's really like a Fenian, like,
real. They cut me real deep.
You cut me real deep. You complimented me on my ability to fight.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
So it's like it's been co-opted as a slur by one side of the community, but in reality, its origins is very much in fucking Gaelic. Complimentary.
Not a slur at all.
Yeah. We're not here to teach people sectarian slurs, so that's not what
You got Google. Go ahead.
You got Google, yeah. Like just Google like Irish sectarian slurs, and you'll get what you want. And then if you come in here and use them, you'll get yourself banned.
Or look up Protestant slurs, and then we'll be on the same. No,
No, we're not. We don't take any sides here. There's
don't
no,
be slurring. Don't be slurring your words.
But yeah, it's just that was just funny because I'm just sitting here looking at it going, it's the first time that's ever happened in the 4 years this channel's existed.
I know it's to be fair play. Like, I suppose we're a bit easier to find now because of the specific tags.
Yeah.
Which are, to be fair, only a new thing.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
every so often you would get someone coming in being like, "Oh shit, you're from fucking that's somebody from Belfast or Ireland at least." Like, so there you go.
Back in my balls.
What?
Step back in my tie. remix.
Play your cards right. We'll see.
Today I learned Irish sectarian slurs. I think yeah, they're indeed a thing, but we don't promote them. We don't say them, or we don't. It's pretty much against the rules in the channel to be.
If there are two people occupying the same space and one doesn't like the other one, then obviously one will think up of a name for the other one.
Yeah,
but they're just not. They're not very good at it.
No, clearly not. But no, I mean, like, it's part of the channel rules. We don't really indulge sectarianism or anything, so it's not going to happen. If you're here,
or nationalism, or
we're not here to promote any side of the fucking coin. So if you're here looking to try and spark that level of, don't do that. I'm actually being serious.
No, yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
don't undermine when I'm being serious.
Also, ignore that quote. Just ignore the quote about my mother's vagina.
But like, yeah, we don't propagate anything like that there.
It's fun to laugh at for a bit, and then someone will take it too seriously.
Yeah.
And they're like, could you fuck off?
It's like, it's not the point of the channel. We're here to like talk about games and like just do like fucking shitty jokes and have fun. We're not here to propagate or fucking promote hate.
So don't.
Proud of that quote.
So am I. I'm proud of that sentence. I'm not. I'm really not. That was a weird episode.
You're the one that made it weird.
Hey man, yeah. Because I said it. So that's you're not wrong. Like,
yeah, more important stuff like games. This whole like breakdown has been interesting, but it's got me feeling honestly incredibly trashy.
The same as usual then.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm feeling incredibly trashy about this whole situation. What the fuck?
That was weird.
That was very weird.
Very weird. Was good. Everything went dead quiet. Dead hit with a wee on each other. There we go.
It's back in.
Why did it get longer? Why is there more to it the second time?
I don't know why I posted this. Oh my god. End the stream. I'm done. Fucking end the stream. Fucking end. Oh, I can't speak. Oh god. Well, fucking we peaked too early. That's the stream now for today. I'll see you later, guys.
What? Do you have that as a sound effect?
Oh, no.
Why was there two different versions? Where one she didn't have a penis?
I think the transition cut off the alert, and then so it was still technically in play. So then it just replayed it from the start of the actual alert. Oh god.
Okay, right. Recompose yourself.
No, I can't. I'm dead.
Okay, now.
Oh god. Okay. No, I'm good. Good.
Okay, we're back. I think I've hit the wrong button.
I don't know anymore. I think you hit the right button. I think you're good. Yeah. No,
I hit the wrong button. There you go.
Oh god. Fucking hell.
Harder, Daddy.
It's a very horny show. All of a sudden,
Horny show today. Yeah.
don't like it.
Oh my goodness. Right. Fucking.
I do like it. It's good stuff. Y'all are disgusting.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ.
Disgusting. Those are fucking disgusting.
Oh god. Fucking hell, I'm dying.
Fuck, I need a break now. Jesus. Got my lungs hurt. It's a scary game, by the way, where you're scary twins. There's nothing more horny than twins. Sorry, I mean scary. There's nothing more scary than twins. Just twins just fingering each other.
What the fuck?
The scariest thing you can possibly think of.
That got very incestual very
Just
fast.
twins having a good finger.
That got incredibly incestual incredibly fast.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a baby.
See, even Ocean's saying, as someone whose older sister are twins, I can confirm, very horny.
No, there's no word horny in there. That's a scary.
What?
Don't look at the screen at me, you son of a bitch.
You sons of bitches, sons of bitch.
It is not fun for the whole family.
Well, you keep it in the family at
It's
least.
tragic for parts of it.
So there you go. If you want to play a game with some creepy twins where one of them's not alive.
That's fucking horrifying.
So it's necrophilia as well as incest. That's a double whammy. That's a double feature that I want to be a part of.
Sorry, what?
What are you saying? I didn't hear that. What were you saying there?
No, I didn't say anything. I was just inquiring about what you said.
No, I didn't say anything.
Fair enough.
Have you ever heard of this? Have you ever heard of this film called Terminator?
I've never heard. No, never heard
His
of it.
name's Termin.
Every once
Termin?
in a while,
See it?
an assignment comes along
That's
that nothing
loud.
can prepare you for.
So as far as I can tell, I think this is like the PS5 version of that Terminator game that was actually quite good with some like extra shit in it.
Sorry,
Fear
wait.
that
Did you say
this
there was a
might
Terminator
be
game that was
such
quite
an
good?
assignment.
Yeah, there was like a year or two ago, Terminator Resistance. It was like one of those ones that looked bad, and then people played it, and they were like, "Oh no, this is actually really good." And then I think this is the PS5 version, but with extra stuff.
I thought that game got critically
Hell is
panned.
everyone?
No, a
No
lot of people
bodies?
really.
No nothing. Seems like you've
I think it was one of those ones where like game
Alongside
journalists
Kyle
didn't like it, and then
Right.
people played it, and they were like, "Why are you giving this such a bad score?"
Is all this really worth it, Jonah?
So you're. I mean,
Sergeant, we're
it
about
looks
to
pretty
cross the
authentic. Like,
annihilation line.
Yeah, no, it looks authentic.
Why?
Because you were selected for this mission. That should be enough for you.
All due respect, sir, it isn't.
look, it's Juan
Success
Connor.
of our mission is everything. It's all that matters.
I mean, I'm a fan of like the first two Terminators, so I'm intrigued.
People's lives depend on you. So can you manage
Oh, for
that?
fuck's sake, I just realized that background.
Is that going to get us done?
Probably
It's
because
only a little bit. A new narrative DLC campaign for the Terminator PC or PlayStation 5. So yeah, I think it's like a newer version.
right, okay.
It's not available in Asia though, because they're afraid of robots. I don't know why.
I'm low key as well.
You afraid of robots?
Well, yeah, Terminator. I think Terminator's taught me is that robots will fucking end us if we let them.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's fine. This is more horror. Do you like horror?
No, but okay. Well, yeah, and no. I like horror movies, not horror
Do
games.
you like horror?
You're an abomination. A
It's
filth.
talking to you.
Well, I mean, I know I'm an abomination. I fucking see myself in the mirror.
You're filth. You're pure filth.
Why are you back, Isaac? I'm looking for someone.
Sir, I think you're missing your job.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's not.
Slightly.
Who knows?
Although, how's that zombie going to get anything done with a lack of a jaw?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know if there are zombies in this. I don't know. I have no idea what this. Oh, I'm creeping at you from the men's bathroom, like I do on a Friday.
They're all gone.
God's like deadly premonition levels of lip syncing.
Very slowly, apparently. Gives the worst head. It's a wee bit crunchy, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow, that's a tall boy. You?
you know me.
This looks like it could be thematically interesting, but it does look a little bit
Like a B tier
like a B tier, yeah,
spooky game.
B tier spooky game. B tier spooky game. That's our trailers for today, isn't it?
Really wasn't much out this week.
That's fair. That
unfortunately.
happens.
Unfortunately,
that happens.
we don't control the trailers, so not always up to us.
No, it
Unfortunately,
really is not. I am very unhappy about my hair today, but sure. True. I agree.
Fenian.
Stop that.
I'll be laughing at that for a while. Like,
It's fine, but let's not encourage people to using it liberally if we can.
what if we do it more as a positive thing, where we call that to each other because we love each other?
No, but let's not encourage it because people. Let's just not. Right? It's just one of these things where I'm being serious. Let's just not.
What if we just call each other pricks?
That's fine.
Sure.
That's fine.
Okay, you big prick.
Yeah, okay, no worries, you piece of shit.
Are you gonna raw dog me like that? You call me a piece of shit? My own home? Huh?
You don't live here.
I don't
you
live
stupid
here.
cunt.
Did you just call a guest in your own house a cunt?
No, call him a stupid one.
A stupid cunt?
Yeah. Well, that just proves how stupid you are. You don't even know how to get through. You don't even know how to get through a partially closed door. That just shows how stupid you are. What are you? You're gonna blind yourself. Stop that.
I want to look at you.
Don't look directly into fucking LEDs, you dickhead.
That actually hurt quite a lot.
Yeah, I know it did.
Oh, my eyes. It's time for memory card. Look here, look at this. We're in 1984 now. If I can read that quickly, because my eyes are fucked.
1994, yes.
Yeah. We're talking PlayStation. We're talking the PlayStation, which is the PlayStation in
The one that
France.
started it all, technically.
Started all of what? PlayStation?
PlayStation?
Started all of PlayStations.
Yeah.
If anyone has a PlayStation, then remember
What do you want to remember
that
specifically
it
about
started
it?
with the 1 and not the 4.
Well, yeah, that's
Like
true.
Star Wars.
Well,
The way Star Wars started at 4 and not 1.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
There's been at least 2 PlayStations.
You're not wrong. I mean, there's been closer to like 7, but you're not wrong.
I'm not saying that there's not, but
Like
I'm just
we're talking independent
there's-
releases.
There's been
7.
There's been at least more than 1 PlayStation.
Yes, you're not wrong again. These are things that are factually correct.
Yeah.
But also very vague.
But you don't like them. Because you don't like facts.
I feel like your facts verge on the conservatively underestimated side.
Sony have made it. They've made at least more than 1 console,
True.
and that's it. That's the end of the sentence.
If I was in the sentence, you wouldn't have had to say that was the end of the
That was
sentence.
the end of this. This is the end of the sentence. Me explaining that this is the end of the sentence. Did you have a PlayStation 1?
I did. I had 2 technically.
2? You had 2 the PlayStation 2 as well?
No, I had 2 versions of the PlayStation 1. I also had the traditional, like, you know, the original release one.
I'm gonna put this box.
And then I had the cute one.
The best looking console of all time.
Well, I would argue one of the best looking consoles of all time. Yeah,
I would say the best. I'm a PS1er.
you're a connoisseur of good curves.
Always a curvy boy, but
Yeah.
not too curvy like the PS5, which is too many curves. But because the
It
PS5
had too many curves.
the PS5 has too many curves on a console that shouldn't have any curves. I don't like it.
I guess it does
It's
have that big
doesn't-
middle
like,
curve.
that
Yeah,
doesn't need to be curved. It doesn't need to curve out at the side. None of that. Doesn't need to do any of that.
it is a victim of modern wank.
It should have just been a massive PS2. I think that would have been better if it was just a massive PS2.
I feel like there could be like a market for that where like you put like you know.
You just put an even bigger box over the top of it to make it a really big PS2.
No. Where you put like the internals of like modern day consoles into like retro ass consoles. I feel like that would be like a really
Well, people
really cool
people
thing.
are doing that, but the problem with like the PS5 is that it wouldn't have enough fan space and anything smaller than a PS5. But people have done that. People have stuck like an N64 inside like a Game Gear,
yeah.
and it works fine.
I've seen people put PS5s into PCs, so they mount
See, I mean,
they
really just-
mount the board
Yeah.
to like a PC like that there, but like
Right.
smaller like mini ITX cases and
I
stuff,
mean, at that point, it kind of just sounds like you're wasting your own time.
and then they apply like a water AIO cooler to the chipsets, and then they just run the PlayStation 5 like that, and it's like it seems stupid.
You already have a PC. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no,
Fuck's
it
sake.
is stupid, but I've seen them do it. I guess it's more of those things are like we're trying to see if we can, like more of a can we rather than a this is a practical function.
People with too much bloody time and money on their hands.
It's really not efficient either because they're removing all the liquid metal from the cooling system, which is arguably a better cooling system than AIOs.
Fucking pricks. Who had to play? Who was right? Well, you know what? Just
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get the chat.
just to make us feel even worse. Who didn't have a PS1 because they were too young?
You had to word it like that.
Yeah. Because they were too young. No, I'm not going. We're not going back to that.
Stop oohing.
I was going to say because they were too young, but that doesn't.
Too young?
That doesn't sound right. It just sounds like I'm making fun of the Asian language. when I
Yeah,
say
a
that.
little bit. Yeah.
Hello, too young.
Sounds like you're taking the piss out of like their currency.
Right. What's their currency called?
I think the one is
Wong?
called. I think
Yen?
I could. Yen's Japanese.
Right.
I think Wong might be one of the Chinese currencies. Maybe I could be wrong though.
I'll have 2 Maos.
I didn't because my dad was an anti-Sony fan. Oh wow, okay. I actually had one. Oh my god, it was a hand-me-down, and I was like, "Hey, you had it though."
I don't really think that counts.
Oh fucking hell, why not?
Because I mean, like, it was like who experienced the PS1
They clearly did.
when it came out. She literally said she had the 3 was already out when she got it.
Still experienced it though. You only asked who had a PS1. You didn't. You're not. You know what you're doing.
I asked who.
Know what you're doing. No.
I asked who didn't have a PS1.
No.
That's the
question. And then when you got an answer, you decided to change the goalpost.
She said
you're changing the goalpost.
I said who didn't have a PS1. That was the exact question that I asked. Who didn't have a PS1 because they were too young?
Yeah, but you're
And she
not.
did.
Yeah,
So,
but you're trying to like say it's not valid of an answer.
It's not.
Changing the goalposts.
But she didn't have one because it was too young. She wasn't like who experienced the PS1 when it was out.
That's not what you asked.
By not having one because they're
That's
too
not
young.
what you asked.
Well, anyone who says no then did experience it when it came out. If you're one of two sides of the same coin.
Enjoyment. Stop gatekeeping.
Why don't
fun.
you go fuck yourself?
Leaving a will?
Just do it on camera.
No. Breach
We need the money.
That's for OnlyFans.
Isn't that just running in the background?
Can't put that shit on Twitch. Get fucking banned.
I mean, that hasn't stopped some people.
You're not wrong, but I don't want us banned.
Hey. I like PS1. It was fun.
PS1 was great. Like, first Spider-Man game on PS1.
Fucking. I never had a chip one though.
I had a chip one, and that was the first one.
I didn't know how to do it.
There was a few different
Or where to
methods.
get. I didn't know where to get a chipped one.
Oh,
Questionable back of the car
I'm
park.
trying to remember the actual market's name.
Corn Market
Corn Market, maybe it's Corn Market. Was it called Corn Market?
or the Nuts Corner.
Nuts Corner. Nuts
Right.
Corner.
You got that little box.
There was 2 methodologies. So one, they would actually hard solder the chip onto the actual, like they would open up and hard solder the chip inside it.
Fucking time for this.
Which is the one I had.
Right.
But then there was also the one that used a expansion bootloader on the back, and the idea is that you used a spring inside the disc tray to keep the disc spinning technically.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. It was like a blank disc, and then just all the games were on the little fucking card that was in the back.
So the
It's like,
bootload, the bootloader would allow you to. You had to open up the game initially with a real game, run the bootloader, take out the real game, put a fake game in, and then the bootloader superseded the OS on this system. It was a bit finicky, but it was
worth it.
but it got the job done.
You were taking money off Sony, so
Yeah, very much. Got people PS1. We're getting the newer versions of PS2. That still hasn't even breed yet, but it's fucking thing in there. What was the newer PS2s look like again? Oh, yeah, it was Super Fin Boys.
the slimline one, with
Slimline ones,
with
yeah.
the top loader, which were at least worked better than the big fat ones.
Yeah, because the big fat ones were the ones with notoriously with the disc issue, the laser issue.
There's a bunch of discuses in them. Every
Discus.
time you opened it, just a discus flew out. Like, oh fuck me!
Oh my god, I thought that was meant to be at the Olympics.
Well, you could throw a discus whenever you want, I suppose.
I wouldn't recommend it in your normal neighborhood.
Like in your living room. Just go
That
throw
would be
a-
pretty grim as well.
Throw a discus in your living room.
For your window.
Well, like the way like some people golf indoors by having like a net set up, and they just fire like full golf swings into a net.
Do they?
You can do this- yeah, you can do the same thing with a discus, I'm sure.
That seems highly impractical.
Well, I think it's supposed to practice the actual swing, so you can just smack it as hard as you want, and it stops like 2 feet away from you because it's being hit. It's like the net is like the size of the wall, and it just hits the net.
Yeah, I can see that just going really wrong though.
Well, not if you're a shit golfer.
No, not there, but like I could just see. I don't know why, but I could just imagine after a while, like the tension of like the net catching the balls, like loosening at one of the sides, and then
Be fine. Sure,
know.
people have this worked out.
they probably do. I just wouldn't feel comfortable for myself.
Well, be a better golfer then.
I have no interest in golf.
Have you ever golfed before? Ever?
Yes, I have, but I've no interest now.
I've done mini golf. I've never done adult golf,
I've only done adult golf. I've never done mini.
which is to say fucking in a golf course. That's what I would consider adult golf. What do you mean actually playing it? Oh no, I've done that. I've done that either.
Yeah, it's kind of shit.
It's kind of shit. Is it shit because you were shit at it?
No, it's just really mundane.
Right.
It's like you take a swing, and then you walk for
Right.
like 5 minutes
To find a ball.
to find a ball, roughly. Like, cause like you're walking for 5 minutes because like it's that far away. It's just you're kind of aware of the area it's in, and you're
Right.
kind of looking for a small ball amongst grass.
The thing that really annoys like every time I see a golf course, the thing that annoys me is just the waste of space that it is. It's like, it's like I've never seen a golf course and been like, yep, that's what should be there. It's always like that could have been like a forest.
That could have been
or
like doing something
Or
good.
yeah, you just could have kept it as like somewhere for animals to live.
Yeah.
mate, I need to golf. Like,
I need
golf.
this like I
You
need
don't need
this
to at all.
4 square miles of astroturf. Like, no, you did not.
Fuck off.
No, you did not.
The PS1 was really good though.
Yeah,
I'm sure there was some good golf games out for the PS1.
I'm sure there was.
Maybe I never played any, but I'll tell you what was out for the PS1.
What's that?
Fucking Future Cop LAPD.
Future fucking Cop LAPD with the fucking best games ever.
It's this really like dystopian sci-fi game where the LAPD shoot people. It's really crazy. Thank God it doesn't happen in real life, but
yeah,
they just shoot people. You just shoot people. You indiscriminately shoot people in the game. It's weird.
It's indiscriminately. Everyone's a rider.
Yeah.
And then you're in this car.
Yeah.
It turns into a robot.
Yeah.
That shoots people.
Yeah. So now even the cars are shooting people. Not only the police, their cars are shooting people as well. Just like
Their cars are designed to shoot people en masse. It's like, and then on occasion it's like, this shooting stuff's a bit barbaric. We'll use a flamethrower.
Yeah. Or then you become an airplane.
Or use like grenade launchers.
Was there people inside the Future Cop LAPD car? Or was it a robot? I can't remember.
I think the idea behind it was that it was technically piloted.
Right, so there was people in it doing all the shooting?
Yeah.
Doing all the shooting. So there was members of the LAPD just shooting people indiscriminately.
Yeah. It was pretty much like imagine the LAPD police force unchecked. Oh wait, no, we don't have to imagine that. But imagine with like
just bigger robots.
Bigger firearms.
Just imagine the LAPD with robots. Who do you think like the most hardcore in-game police is?
Of all like games?
Yeah. What springs to mind?
When you say hardcore, define what you mean by hardcore.
Just like unbeatable.
Oh, unbeatable?
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, the older GTA games are they're unbeatable because they'll just keep coming.
You're missing one very important game.
Future Cop?
Nope.
What?
Streets of Rage.
They were on your side.
Yeah, but they could turn up literally anywhere.
The first
are you
one,
on?
yeah.
Are you on a lift?
Oh yeah, true. Like
you on a big lift? You in a hotel? Are you on a boat? Car.
You on a boat? 1 second.
Car.
I'm about to pull up.
Car.
Yeah.
Car with a rocket launcher.
Fucking love there was just each of them.
It's like fair enough. They were doing you a favor, but what if you were against them? You literally couldn't escape them.
No, you're right.
They drove into an elevator and fired a rocket launcher.
And then drove away again.
And then drove away again. And you just couldn't do anything about it. They could just find you wherever you are. These terrifying bastards.
Yeah.
So,
Where they had like a Gatling chain gun.
Yeah. See,
That
like
rained down bullet hell.
See, because I wouldn't say the older GTA police because they were very easy. They turned up, but they were still very easy to A, kill, and B, get away from. Like those people.
But the more you killed them, the more they escalated. And to the point where it's like,
I guess so. But at that point, it's just we're just going to keep throwing them at you until you die. But you could lose a 5-star wanted rating. It was tough, but you could do it. But you couldn't escape those cops from Streets of Rage. You just couldn't.
You're the one calling them in, so I mean, you're not really trying to escape them in.
I know, but what if they were looking for you though?
Yeah, but I get
you couldn't hide.
Yeah, but like that's a what if. I mean, you can also fire what if you never escaped the police from GTA. I mean, that's a what if.
I mean, I literally done that.
No, but like it's one of those things. What I'm trying to say is that once you start throwing in scenarios that are what ifs, like you open the realm of anything happening.
They could track you down. They could track you down.
And what I'm saying is that like once you start adding in the what ifs, anything's possible. So what's the point?
If you can drive a police car on a boat,
yeah,
then you drive a car anywhere.
Theoretically, you're not wrong. I mean, he did drive it up literally a skyscraper.
Yeah. It's like,
it wasn't even
are
like
you
one
the,
floor up.
Yeah,
It was
you
like
on like the
400.
90th. You on the 90th floor of a skyscraper? Hold on.
1 second, I'll
Here.
drive up.
Just go drive this car. The police in GTA couldn't do that, but they could.
I haven't played. You know what? To be fair, I'm not willing to make that comment because I have not played the definitive collection yet.
Oh right, so you don't know how good the definitive police are?
I don't know how glitchy they are, what they're capable of.
I suppose like the police in Cyberpunk were quite good because they could literally materialize out of thin air in groups of about 40.
That sounds horrifying.
So you would be like, bang, and then you get like a wanted level and there's no one there. You turn around, nothing. You turn around, 40 police just right in front of you. Like even if you were in, like an empty room,
yeah,
they would just be like, boop, just pop in.
That's horrible.
They're quite similar. They had the Streets of Rage training for police.
Okay.
So they could be a close. They could be a close.
So
second.
Cyberpunk's police went to say we need to learn from your popo.
But however, much like Ocean is just saying, I never once run into the police at any point when I played that game. Never saw them. People were like, I'm having so much trouble with the police. And I was like, are there police in this game? Like no matter what I did, I couldn't get the cops to turn up. It was very strange.
I have heard that there's actually scenarios in the first version of Cyberpunk where if you just drove in a straight line, the police would
Sure, that sounds about right.
Stop.
Yeah,
it's like they lost you in a straight line.
I'm like, where'd he go?
Where'd he go? And it's just I've drove down the street.
I'm over here
in a straight line.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's right. We were meant to send him that copy. Send us a message and we'll do it. Actually, you know what? I'll just take it down after the show and just send it over. Yeah, that's right. We'll do that for what do you call it, for restitution for doing tonight's Skippable.
Yeah, because Skippable was produced by Ocean, which took a bunch of fucking work off our shoulders, which I'm fucking very thankful for.
It's been a weird week, so yeah, we needed it.
Yeah, we needed it.
Get you. Okay, right. I have to buy a PlayStation. They're not cheap anymore, so.
Oh, they're really not. Unless you go to Tokyo, they sell them fuckers cheap.
I was looking online yesterday for. I can't remember what the fuck I was looking for. I think I was doing oh, that's right. I was compiling this list, and apparently there's which Final Fantasy is the one with the boys road trip? Is it 15?
That is 15.
15. Yeah. There's a copy of that being sold for £14,000 or £1,400. I was like, why? It's just a regular copy of the game that someone's trying to sell for £1,400.
Why?
I don't know. It's like you can literally just go buy it anywhere for like £12.
That seems extortionate.
It's very strange. Very strange. We're talking. I think this is maybe the first time a Sega Saturn game has turned up on whatever this part of the show is called.
Memory card.
That's the one.
Literally, the title is above the.
Couldn't remember there. So. I put this on mostly just because I miss these games. Virtual Cop was so much fucking fun. I just miss light gun games in general.
I like them, but I don't like how much money steal from me because they steal a fucking lot of money from me. The last time I think I got best way to describe it as robbed by Virtual Cop. I think it might be Virtual Cop or something similar to Virtual Cop. And when we went to it's that bar that had the fucking arcade in it.
Oh, Cuckoo.
The Cuckoo.
As Time Crisis.
It was Time Crisis.
Time Crisis 3, I want to say.
Yeah.
Virtual Cop is the one where you're like a cop and you're like a sniper.
Oh, yeah.
Time Crisis is the one that's essentially just an action movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's Time Crisis. But you could play, this is the Sega Saturn version, so you're playing this at home.
So you got all the credits?
So you got all the credits. And it let
they stole all my money, though.
You basically bought the game with credits. And that's how you play the game because you already spent all the credits to buy it.
I remember correctly, like Saturn was pretty close to arcade perfect ports.
I think if you were looking for an arcade port of something,
Saturn was good because it also had like the
Sega Saturn.
I think it was before before Nintendo done, but they also had like the expandable RAM bay.
Oh yes, that's right.
And so you had to like I think for Street Fighter versus X-Men versus Street Fighter, you had to have the RAM expansion before it would work.
Oh fuck, a wee bit like you needed that for the what was it, Donkey Kong Country or something on the 64 for fucking whatever reason. The game looked like shit. Still looks like shit.
People loved it though back then.
Just the light gun genre in general. It's like VR is a decent substitute, but even then it tries to do too much.
Yeah. There was, I remember seeing on like Linus Tech Tips, there was a version of a light gun that would work with LCD panels and LED panels.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of an expensive jobby, but like it had the, I think it was like about $100 or something, but it had like the actuators and stuff on it. So like when you shot it,
God, I missed that so much.
like
It was so cool.
So like it was one of those. It's a light gun. Like it was. I think it's like a small startup that were making it. So because it's a small startup, the costs are going to be a little bit more on the purchaser because they have to offset some costs to keep themselves afloat.
Sure.
But it is also one of those ones where it had like the cool sort of old school arcade functionality. It worked well with. It was designed to work with LED panels and like LCD panels and stuff.
So like modern flat screen TVs.
Modern flat screen TVs, PC monitors, anything that wasn't a CRT essentially.
I may need to look this up.
I'll have to find the video for you, but like they got access to it just because like obviously the people are making it trying to get promoted and seen, and Linus Tech Tips is a good place. So you want to get like new fucking tech scene quickly.
Sure.
Linus Tech Tips is going to be the place to do it. Sure. And I was watching, kind of going like. I actually was watching thinking like, oh, you'd fucking love that. But I think you also have to find compatible game. Oh, I think the game actually there might be a compatibility engine for like retro games and stuff for as well.
See what you would probably end up doing there is get it for your PC and then just emulate like old Time Crisis games that just the PS2 emulation of like Time Crisis 3 or whatever, and you'd be fucking set. That'd be fucking great.
Exactly what
I
you
would
want.
absolutely fucking love that. Just whop the PC on the fucking big TV. And just stick Time Crisis 3 on that. Be fucking.
I think it's to do like a mild calibration depending on like the angle your TV and stuff is, but other than that, they're like
shoot.
Yeah. And then once that's done, it's kind of like, well, there you go, fucking bish bash bosh.
That'd be fun, great crack. I'd love that.
Again, I think the models were going on about 100 odd.
It's no huge deal, like I suppose.
No huge deal, but like it's not like old school. Like remember back when you did have a PS1, you could get a light gun because you're still working with CRTs and you could get those things for like maybe about 30 quid, 40 quid.
You had the little Scorpion one for what was that from Die Hard? The Die Hard trilogy. Remember that?
I didn't have it from that.
I thought that was with
it.
Right.
I just got it was one Christmas I got a light gun accessory just to use light gun games on the PS1, and
so fun.
It worked with Die Hard 2. It worked with like Time Crisis and a few other bits and bobs. But yeah, that was fucking great.
House of Dead and stuff like that. Yeah, I figured that if there was anything that was going to be like a good substitute for that, it would have been VR. But they just never quite got it. They tried to do. They immediately tried to do like too much. Like, oh, it's so immersive. It's like that's not really what was fun about like on game though. It was just arcadey fun. Just like
and I think it's one of those ones they could still do it. I think it's just developers feel like it. I feel like it's ambitious developers, and that's not a bad thing. An ambitious developer is not a bad thing,
That's
but
true.
like again, like you said, they're just not necessarily getting the point.
Yeah, I wonder if they would ever consider doing like a VR remake of like Time Crisis 1, 2, and 3.
That'd
like
be great.
That might be fun.
Who owns those properties? Is that Sega or is that someone else?
I think it was Namco.
Namco, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
See, that's the thing. Like the Japanese developers, I don't know if the Japanese developers have got all in on VR. That's another problem. Is that I think VR is still kind of like a weird development MacGuffin over there.
And then they would probably fucking give it to someone and then just rack it. And then it would be like, see, we told you this was a bad idea. It's like, will you give it to someone who never made a fucking VR game before? Or something
like
stupid like that.
I feel like probably the closest Japanese developers have gotten to VR is probably PlayStation because the PSVR.
That's true. Yeah.
But I haven't
seen any like Eastern games for that. It's all America or England.
Yeah, and even then, I've never seen any sort of like Eastern developed like Vive or fucking Oculus games either. So hard to say.
Oh well. It's 1996. We're talking literally the best intro song to any game. Try to get away with playing that, do you think?
We probably could. Let me have a look for it.
Let's go away. Let's go away. Let's go away. This is pretty much the only reason I remember this game. No, it was, to be fair, it was a really good game, but it's just like I still listen to this fucking theme quite regularly. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna listen to this for a minute and just talk shit. Let's go away.
Let's go away.
Do you want to go away?
I want to go away. Fucking love this. I'm also gonna just make sure that it's not killing us. I fucking love this.
Is this the one that has actual words in it though? Oh yeah. Wait.
It's only 55 seconds long though.
There's a half an hour version.
All right, then let's go for it.
Why is it half an hour?
I don't know.
Oh, there's the live version. The live version's fucking.
The live version's good. I saw that actually. That sounded like it was glitching. It was like,
It's faster.
But yeah, bit of Daytona, USA.
Jiving out of the room. If only we could get a song like this for like Redshift, that'd be great.
That'd be great, yeah.
I don't know what he's saying.
It's one of those things. I don't think he was singing anything meaningful.
What did we?
Piano bits as well. It's like
so good. Like, if you were ever ranking like video game tunes,
like the top 5.
I don't understand. Is there anything better than this?
I mean, some Castlevania stuff, and like I would probably rank a little bit higher.
But I'm fucking still singing this. Fucking 30 years later, and you're not like.
I like some of the stuff from Street Fighter. Like, there's definitely like songs like it's definitely in my top 5. Just dub it. Day Red shit.
You have to get some like West Belfast stuff in there, like.
We'll do it. We'll get like the mics out. And we'll get a session and we'll get Little around, right? And it's one of those ones where like we'll get Little involved, and then we can have his like he's got like a pretty good like music recording studio. So it's, at that point, it's just like we can abuse his mastering techniques because he can also master. Well, he can master really well. He doesn't think he can do it well. He always thinks like, oh, I know someone could do it better. I'll get them to do it. Because it's one of those ones where like obviously it's quite a. You're just jiving here.
Fucking loving this.
Like mastering is like very much like a fucking like arcane technique in on itself when it comes to music. So, but yeah, we could always like get involved and do that. I thought you were saying Lidl.
We could just have him saying Little here. Lidl.
But yeah, like Daytona. For anyone who doesn't know, like Daytona was like an arcade style, Sega based fucking arcade racer. Basically a lot of time attacks, a lot of like checkpoint racing. It was just a really great arcade racer.
It was one of those big old chunky fucking wheel bucket seat
in the middle of an arcade.
Yeah, whap a pounding.
You just fucking time attack your mates. Like, no, I'm gonna get fucking further than you. And this is just blurring in, and you're sitting there and like the fucking seats rumbling. Your turn. It's like Daytona.
So fucking so much fun. It's so much fun.
So fucking good. Fucking love it. So good.
Could you imagine going into the ground in a coffin to this?
That would.
That'd be great. People would be like, they would be happy you're dead because they get to listen to it. Like, yeah, this is what I'm going to die to. This would be someone in the front row, just like, get that bitch in the ground. To be fair, this song will probably bring you back to life. You put it once the coffin's in the ground, you start this, and then you just, and then you go away.
Get out!
You go away.
Oh god damn it!
What a song though.
This is our YouTube shorts literally fucking end up coming into existence. You know that?
Oh, there you go.
Right, you want to move us into the future bit here?
Right, we don't need to listen to half an hour of this, unfortunately, because I think it's just restarted.
Yeah.
So we're leaving the 90s behind. Yeah, it's 1997. We're on the N64 now. We've left the Saturn behind. The Sega Saturn was good. I never had one, so I can't talk about it like too. Don't really remember that much about it.
Yeah.
Are we about to watch this? Can I go pee first?
I mean, I'm just putting the background music on first when we talk. Do you want to go pee? Yeah, I'm born this year. I need to pee as well. Actually, do you want to put his both for me? I could use a. I got TPs. I could.
shit.
You want to put his on break? Put his on break, and so I can use a pisser as well. We'll be back in a second, guys.
We'll be like 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Go get. Are the mics muted?
Yeah, mics are not muted. You can still hear us.
Go get a drink.
Go get a drink. Go suck some dick. I don't know.
Pee in each other's mouths.
Yeah, don't. Or if you do, film it and send us it. That'd be natural and free.
That'd be natural and free, like my testicles.
Your testicles are natural and free.
Natural and free. Natural and free. What am I hitting?
You're hitting the normal, like the normal pod, yeah.
Are we showing people this, or are we just playing?
No, I'm just gonna play the background.
Do people remember what N64 games look like?
Don't know, do they?
Do y'all remember? You know what? We're watching it. I need to get the image of that turtle sex out of my head.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's still going, but it not.
It's a long boy.
The turtle's penis.
Yeah. This is like, oh well, probably full screen.
Yeah. God, I miss N64 games.
Yeah.
What you know? What would be really funny if this was on Skippable, because I haven't watched the clip yet.
I can tell you that no, it's not on Skippable.
So that is just an image of a truck that's been. God, I love the N64.
It was the N64.
What is this, American Truck Simulator? What the fuck?
No fucking clue. This was the intro to like WCW versus NW Revenge,
which we both thoroughly enjoyed.
We fucking loved this.
At the time, I know for a fact that I knew absolutely nothing about WCW or N versus. Oh my God, it's the hit wrestler Sting from The Crow.
Yeah, it's Eric Driven.
Look at that. Look at that Aki body model. You just, oh my God, it's Al Snow. I don't know who that's meant to be. There he is, the big racist.
Yeah, it is the big racist. You're not wrong.
What a wrestler. This is, lads, this is what games used to look like.
This was the height of like graphical fidelity.
It's big diesel.
It's big sexy.
Big sexy. God, I miss this. I miss when games look like this. Hot! It's hot, guys. It's officially hot.
It's everything I wanted to be. It's so realistic.
It's hot and live, just like us.
My ill-fated foray into like a wrestling talk show had this as the intro song.
You know what? These graphics are still amazing, but now they're amazing in context of when it was out.
Yeah.
It's like you can still tell who everyone's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Which is, I still think that counts for quite a lot.
Yeah, and this is back when like fucking Wolfpack existed as well.
Yeah.
But yes, this is like the wrestling game that kind of like made wrestling games that were great that were not by WWE.
Yeah.
And then WWE ended up like co-opting this engine for themselves for their own version of these games on the N64, which was like
made an even better game.
Yeah, No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000.
WrestleMania 2000.
But yeah, no, these wrestling games are great. This when had Jericho and still in WCW as well.
Yeah.
Like see going back and like this and going like, oh my god, all the WWE wrestlers I loved it back in the day are like, it's like, oh yeah, they weren't WCW guys and they were in their own game at one point. Fucking baseline on this as well.
It's this fucking 16-bit bass. Lovely.
A 64-bit bass.
Oh wow. Maybe I don't think the audio was 64.
It had to be at least 32 though.
Well, all right, 32-bit audio, 32-bit bass.
Yeah, give me like some stylistic fun over hyper realistic anytime, yeah. And I'm kind of hoping that's what like the AEW game ends up being, is like more like just like stupid fun rather than ridiculously like fucking hyper realistic.
It's hot, live, and Crash.
Yeah. There's so many stings.
Why is Sting keep popping in?
That's Wolfpack Sting. Because like,
to be fair, he is quite cool. Like
he is, but like he also stole his gimmick from like probably the best movie ever made, in my opinion.
Oh, Blade Runner. Is he in that?
My opinion.
Oh, right. The Crow 2, City of Angels.
That's not my opinion.
Oh,
that's a travesty.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, I know.
My God.
Hollywood versus Wolfpack.
To be fair, the Hollywood version of Hulk Hogan was pretty cool looking. I did like the beard.
It's one of those things where like he was all cool and stuff until he started being a big old racist.
Until he started talking.
Yeah,
and you're like,
it was one of those things where like Hulk Hogan was cool until you grew up and then learned about Hulk Hogan behind the scenes. It was one of those ones, and that's like the sad reality of like wrestling fans nowadays, like myself, are just so clued in about the back inner workings of the business, past and present, that it's just kind of like it's hard to like some people.
Yeah.
Even like as their characters, you're kind of like, but I know you're a piece of shit.
I know you're a big asshole.
It's like, I know you're just like racist McRacist behind the scenes, so stop it. But yeah, that was some.
He probably did want a new world order.
This is the weird thing. He probably did, but like he spent most of his career like around like so many other like ethnic minorities and stuff. You'd think he would have an appreciation and a friendship and like an understanding of like, you know, what is like decency and what is not. But like, I thought
he was above all those fucking people anyway. Yeah. Like, oh God.
Like, I guess the person trained him to wrestle was like Masuda, and that was like a Japanese wrestler. Like, I mean, he owes his starting a business to like fucking minorities essentially.
Well, what can you do?
For sure.
Great game though. It's a fun game. I think there is a fairly good. There's a really good ROM of it. Pirate.
I second that. Crow was the best. The travesty of that series was the Crow. I mean everything.
Yeah, the travesty was just anything that wasn't the first movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think
like James O'Barr had less and less control over the property after that point. I think like James O'Barr was very heavily involved in the first movie to the point where like some of the charm of the first movie was that James O'Barr had in like the contract that he picked what the soundtrack was,
right?
And he had a lot of friends in the industry, in the music industry. So, and one of the caveats he put in was like for like 20 years or like for the longest while, I want you to produce original music specifically for this OST that's never going to go into any of your actual, like, it's never going to be sold in any of your.
That's right.
releases.
I remember the was it The Cure done Burn for it?
That was
And
Burn.
then, yeah, someone asked them about it, and they were like, "I completely forget
They forgot.
even writing that."
Yeah.
It's like, was that on a movie or something?
Yeah. And
They
then
made like a really good song and couldn't even. They were like, "Oh."
and they didn't play it for the first time until like maybe 3 years ago at Glastonbury.
That's a
They
weird
finally played it like literally. I think it was like might have been on the anniversary of like Brandon Lee's passing, and they played it at Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I'm like,
what a waste.
I kind of watched it like, oh, you can still do it as
Yeah.
well. Like these are all like nailing this song.
Glastonbury, what a waste of a crowd, though. It was probably just a bunch of fucking 14-year-olds who had never heard it before. It's like, who's The Cure? He looks like my dad.
I doubt it because
And then
I feel a lot of dads don't look like.
And then they're just TikToking while they're playing. Like, listen to this old man sing.
It's one of those ones where like it was probably like a wasted audience because probably weren't maybe the most clued in.
Yeah, just
But I
playing
mean,
a fucking Cure gig.
I think it might have been because it fell on the day of, if you know what I mean, more than anything.
WCW versus NWO was really good though.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Right, we're out of the 90s. We're off the N64. We're not out of the 90s. We're still.
We're very much still in the 90s here.
It's 1999.
Very Prince of you.
Yeah. That year on the Twisted Metal is definitely wrong.
The other one's that, man.
I'm more talking to myself. How the fuck was Twisted Metal in 2001? On the PS1? No, that's wrong. I may not have copied it right year on that one.
That's a shame.
So I think Twisted Metal was like 1985 or something.
Yeah,
it was
fairly early on. Yeah.
God damn it. Quick 3 Arena. Hopefully you played much of this because I didn't.
Well, of course it did. It was one. It was one. Okay, so like Quick Free Arena was like the kind of like the progenitor of esports. That's when you had like the rise of big like famous esports personalities like Fatality and stuff that came into play. And he was like one of the first like esports players. Ended up getting like his own fucking line of not games, but like GPUs, merchandise, like specialized PC equipment, mice, all that shit. Like this was thank you very much.
It should have been 1985 because I copy and pasted over the one that was already there.
Yeah,
put in the wrong bloody year. So we have to go. We have to go back to 1985 for Christ's sake.
That's fine. We'll go back in a second.
We'll go back.
But yeah, so like it was kind of the rise of like first-person esports, an evolution off the back of the Quick series, because Quick series before that point was like very much single-player focused first-person shooters.
Sure.
It basically created the arena shooter.
Did Quick 3 Arena have a?
No, it was unique in the sense that Quick 3 was purely a multiplayer game. So you're talking like this is the first game in the series that was purely, it's purely the first game in the series that had like a completely multiplayer narrative to the point where like it was just called Quick 3 Arena. There was no, you could play it bots in single player mode technically, but there was no narrative, there was no story to tell. It was just you and a bunch of your friends jump around these like very like stylistic arenas, pick up guns and blow the shit out of each other.
I do remember playing it. I know I never had like I never had it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I maybe played it in your house. I don't remember too much about it. I was never into like kind of like those early PC shooters because they didn't have a PC capable of playing the fucking things.
Yeah.
But I remember being like, yeah, it's fun. It's some good shit.
It's still widely popular to this day. Where like the
is this one of the ones that's
Quick
still
Live?
Yeah.
So like they've adopted like Quick Free Arena into some proprietary system called Quick Live
that's
that you
right.
can theoretically play in a browser.
Yeah.
But that also has now evolved into a thing called Quick Champions. So there's like Quick Free Arena's legacy is still ongoing to this day. You can play Quick Live on the browser, but they've now like evolved it into Quick Champions.
Do you reckon there's anywhere just like there probably is? There's just someone actually just playing Quick 3 Arena.
I went on and played it about as recently about a year and a half ago, just out of curiosity to see what it's like. And there's motherfuckers just absolutely rinsing fools. And
that's the thing. Like anyone who's still playing Quick 3 Arena now is probably very good at it.
Yeah, it's most people like they never stopped playing and they just go on and rinse fools for fun.
That's the thing about like games that are supposed to be mostly played online. After about 6 months.
Yeah, it's 6 months is the drop.
Which is when the people who wanted to play it for like either the single player or just wanted to have a go
the casuals
are gone, and the people who are left are like, I am now overtly invested in this game. Yeah, and I'm playing it now, and I'm fucking really good because I know there's still people playing like Unreal and shit.
Yeah,
and they're all they're
Unreal
fucking ridiculous at it.
Unreal Tournament is probably one of the best first-person shooters I played. I mean, like it's very much a quick clone, but I mean,
yeah,
they done
it's at least a good clone.
It's a great clone,
Yeah.
and they introduced like the system, the conquest system, which was like the evolving map, and it's a style of gameplay that was then co-opted by the Battlefield games when regards to conquest modes and
Yeah,
stuff. But I digress because we're going in to talk about
Yeah.
completely different games that are nothing to do with Quake.
Yes, there was a Dreamcast version of Quake Arena, but that was not out this week, so it's not on the list. But this is the PC version. Quake 3 Arena is on the PC's version of Xbox Game Pass. So
Yeah,
if anyone has Xbox Game Pass, go
you want to play some Quake Free Arena sometime? Hit
go
me up.
play this game for free, and then you play it with him.
Yeah, hit me up,
maybe I'll have a
Hit
go.
me up. I'll play some Quake Free Arena.
Hit him. He wants you to hit him. But a fun game for fun people.
We're gonna have to unalive Not So Wicked.
Right. And Not So Wicked has to go back inside her mother's vagina.
Just open
And
that.
she's nested safely inside the womb, and we're out here talking about Twisted Metal.
That is pretty twisted, and we both like metals. Twisted Metal, car combat game from David Jaffe. Originally came out in the PS1.
Why are these not a thing?
They tried to bring it back during the PS3 era, and it bombed.
They done a very, very poor remake of Carmageddon
Yes,
recently,
they did indeed.
which didn't help.
No.
But
Mr. Gorgeous Girls in the chat.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl's here.
Yep.
I bet you he played Twisted Metal because he's a gorgeous girl.
Yep.
No sperm cell noises.
Close your
Not here. You close your spermy mouth.
I was gonna say that and stopped myself.
That's a perfectly normal sentence. You close those spermy lips. That's getting weirder now. We'll put more adjectives in there. That's where we'll stop talking about sperm. Who was your favorite in Twisted Metal?
I like Cult. I like Sweet Tooth.
What did you call? Yes, I knew that was going to be quoted. What did you call the blonde who drove the F1 and done the whirlwind?
I can't remember.
Remember? No, I thought she was cool, but it was a fun game. It was like Twisted Metal. It came out at the time when every idea was a new idea, and it was just like you were playing Destruction Derby one day, and then someone was like, "Oh, here, have a go at this. It's a bit like Destruction Derby," and you turn it on, you're like, "What the fuck? This is amazing!"
It's not like Destruction Derby. It's better.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And then there was a Twisted Metal 2, and then there was a Twisted Metal Black.
Twisted Metal 2, Twisted Metal Black, which then killed the series because it went two series.
Was Black the shit one? On the
Yeah, it was the one that kind of killed the series on the PS2 and
Right.
kind of put it into like defunct for 10 years.
That's right.
Then they brought it back on PS3, but it was, and David Jaffe was at the helm of it again.
Right.
But the problem was that car combat had not evolved enough to make car combat interesting.
Right.
And there's a reason why car combat kind of died off, because it was a bit played out after a while, and there was no real sort of evolution in what the gameplay
Yeah,
was.
there
I mean, you had Vigilante 8 and whatnot, a
Twisted
few other
Metal,
games that they
Vigilante
kind
8,
of
Carmageddon.
co-opted it.
Carmageddon was like the super edgy one.
Oh, so Carmageddon was purely like. Do you remember that really dodgy game that got banned from like Twitch and Steam and stuff for a while? I can't remember what it was called, but you just kind of went around murder.
Oh yes, that's right. The entire point was to just run over pedestrians or whatever.
Well,
the
that
fuck
was
it was.
Carmageddon, but that was that generation's version of that really shitty game that got banned on Steam.
Yeah.
Hatred, yes, Hatred. So,
Oh, right.
So Hatred was a game that I think 3 years ago got banned from Steam and other places. Basically, like you are just a super angry guy who kills civilians and just shoots up a town.
Yeah. I know.
Just real edgy bullshit.
Yeah.
Carmageddon was the edgy bullshit of that year.
Yeah, but it was at least it was edgy in the way that it had that kind of like it definitely had that British satire about it all.
Yeah,
because it was doing it. It looks like we like kind of tongue in cheek, winky winky. All right, fair enough. This is more like I mean, like it was heavily influenced by Judge Dredd and stuff like that.
They had to replace the blood in some versions of it.
It went green, yeah.
So to get past to get past.
But it was like out of the three, Twisted Metal was just like, oh, we're metal as fuck, and this is fun. And then Vigilante, it was like the funky one, I guess. It had like a lighter soundtrack, and it was it was dead colorful, and it was like, hey, we're not taking this too seriously. Ha ha ha, this is great. And then it just kind of died out.
It died because again the car combat stuff was fun, but like it was a very shallow concept.
Yeah.
And David Jaffe stepped away from the studio that was making it for the longest while, which ended up being a good thing because that introduced God of War to us.
Yeah.
So that brought the angriest dad in existence into
he would be, to be fair, he would be even angrier if he was behind the wheel of a car.
True. So more deadly as well.
Yeah. Even more deadly.
But yeah, so we got like the sexiest, angriest dad in all existence, thanks to like David Jaffe stepping away from the studio that created Twisted Metal.
It was a fun series. I would like to see if someone just done a wee like here's a repackage of the first two or something like that.
In this day and age, you could probably do it, but like it would have to be one of those ones where like you'd have to sell it as like an arcade or like an online game. Not an online game, but like a digital only game.
You could fairly easily make it online as well. Like
no, I mean like digital release.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
like sell it for like $25-$30. You could not ask. People will try to sell it for 60, but
I'd say that's probably too much. Like a wee like budget 15 title or something like that.
But people are going to try.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know.
It's the amount of fucking.
It's a lot of coming from the sperm in the chat, which is ironic because it's spermy. Sperm. Sperm.
It's Kratos.
We're getting out of the 90s now. It's 2001.
It's 2001, and we are
the millennium's come and gone.
Looking at a game we had a look at last weekend.
That's right. It kind of just reminded me of like, oh fuck, I really did like this franchise. I think this was actually 1 and 2 were out this week in you know whatever year it was. I was like, I fuck, I'll just put the first one in.
Jack and Dexter.
How's like your I don't know, maybe slightly more serious version of Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite as like Ratchet and Clank was just like, hey, we've got your little cat and you've got guns and it's all good. This was like, oh, your parents are dead and you're an orphan and no one knows who you are. Oh, spooky. Silent protagonist. They also didn't speak as well. That's why Daxter done all the fucking talking.
Yeah.
She's like, you get this guy shut the fuck up every once in a while. But like at one point on the PS2, we had Ratchet and Clank, we had Jackson Daxter, and we had Sly Cooper all going at the same time. You're like, this is just. It's literally all downhill from here, and it has been, unfortunately.
And to be fair, they've been bringing them back little by little. I mean, we had Ratchet and Clank come back in an incredible fucking.
It's came back twice, which is really annoying. Like it had that movie game there a couple of years ago.
That was a remake one.
Yeah, but now people are like, that kind of doesn't count anymore. It's like, well, it does. It's still, you still tried it. It just didn't do very well.
Yeah.
And then a Rift Apart was just like, right, what if Ratchet had titties?
True.
And they were like, I think that's worth it. I think that's worth another game. And it was, because it was great.
But it was a great game because like it had time travel, not time travel, like dimensional travel.
Yeah.
Dimensional travel and tits.
Yeah. And those furry titties. Yeah. You've just stopped talking now.
Yeah, because I like tits, but I'm not big on the idea of like fur on those tits.
Get some fur on those titties. Hellmall coming soon. No, it's
come next year.
Yeah, like I like Jackson Daxter. There's just no room for it at the minute.
Yeah,
it's like it didn't do anything really all this. You can only get this in a Jackson Daxter game.
No,
and the story is too much of a you're the chosen one kind of thing for it to be redone.
Yeah.
So I think this is a series that's just it's stuck where it is, and I think they did do like a wee kind of HD remaster of all the 4 of them. I think they're a few years ago. It was 1, 2, and 3, and then a racing game. Like I think
always a fucking racing game.
Well, not a racing game. Jack 3, the third one had it had a couple of car combat levels, and they were like, could you just put that into a game a game by itself? So it got like a Star Wars Episode 1 racer-esque game. That was more fair enough. It was actually a car combat game. So we got that, but it didn't do very well. And then they were just like, whatever. Although there was supposed to be a Sly Cooper movie, which was like very, very, very close to coming out. And then they were just like, no, they just stopped it. Like right at the 11th hour, they were like, yeah, this will be out maybe in a few months, and it looks great and it'll be really funny. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, actually, you know what? Yeah, we changed our mind. It's fine. It's not coming out.
It's one of those ones as well where like I think the studio itself got caught up in a bunch of other stuff as well. So at the time they were trying to bring back Sly Cooper, they were also working on Infamous.
Right.
And then now they've been kind of like locked into the Ghost of Tsushima stuff.
Yeah. I would fucking absolutely love another Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper's great.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was just like it really nailed like being a fun stealth game, which is really hard for a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just one of those kind of nice, comfy PS2 franchises that don't really exist anymore.
Yeah, sadly.
But I was like, yeah, I really like Jack Daxter. It was quite fun. This one's all you.
World of Warcraft. Where did I start? I mean, like, well, again, this is the game that popularized MMOs. Didn't invent them. Some people believe that World of Warcraft invented the MMO.
Oh,
that was actually EverQuest,
I was going to actually, you know what? I was going to say Ultima.
which was I think the same property as EverQuest. I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ultima Online was
I thought
offshoot of EverQuest.
I thought Ultima Online
I believe,
first.
if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, that's the case. Popularized MMO though.
What about?
Yes.
What's the free one? It's still RuneScape. Was that before or after Warcraft?
I think that might have been before. Maybe, or maybe close to this.
It's literally still going.
It's still going. It had a revamp and a redux. God damn, Lee just coming in dropping fucking hotness on us.
Thank you, Lee.
I can't find the DD section on my internet banking at this point equals P.
The direct debit
Equals P. All right.
51. He's our longest sub
Equals
ever.
P.
He's sub day one because Lee's just an absolute sweetheart.
He sounds like it.
I need when he's back over here when like restrictions are not crazy. I have to see him again because he's just a lovely person. He's just a lovely person.
Can we drown him in Guinness?
I guess we could.
Not in like a deadly way, but in like a
Deadly way, but like it'd be one of those things. I haven't seen him face to face in about 3 years.
Right. That sounds like he
And
needs to be.
he's just honestly a lovely person.
There you go. That sounds like someone who needs to be. A wee Guinness poured down him.
He needs a wee Guinness poured down him, yeah. But yeah, 50 months. Like, I mean, if we break that down into years, that is literally just that is just over 4 years.
4th of October 2017.
So yeah,
That's a while. Like
that's a while. But yeah, Jesus Christ, he was day one, man, and I appreciate Lee being there, fucking supporting us all the way through. We all need a weekend of support. Yeah, we do.
You know what? You're not wrong.
We do. I was looking up mini fridges earlier.
Oh,
and I saw there's a Guinness one.
Is it
About $100.
Is it in the shape of a pint of Guinness now?
It's just kind of a square with the logo on the
Does
glass.
it have a glass door?
It has a glass door with the Arthur Guinness signature on it, and then like on the side like a pint of Guinness.
What size are we talking about?
I can check for you right now.
You all right there? You smoking again?
No.
Yes, they are retro harp cans. We just thought we got shouted at for being Irish earlier on, so
Oh yeah, we got like sectarianism.
we
for
thought
us.
we thought we'd just we'll play to it and just drink out of harp.
This right here.
Ooh.
It's on clearance as well.
Oh shit. Clear me up.
I mean, like it's decent sized.
That's what I hold about fucking. What was that about fucking 20, 30 cans?
Yeah, it'll hold a substantial amount of cans, like of Guinness too.
Cans.
So I mean, like it's there. Like it's there.
Friday night sectarianism. You gotta miss it. It's Saturday night, so this is Saturday night sectarianism. That's what we should call the show.
Saturday night
When we do it
sectarianism.
on a Saturday, we'll just call it Saturday night sectarianism.
They were calling us Fenians. What was it? The exact words they used? They called us. And I'm not condoning this because like
it was Fenian cunt,
Fenian bastard,
Fenian sluts or something.
Fenian sluts. A lot of Fenian.
And then some gay stuff in there as well. Just 'cause they're clearly very nice people.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where like I can't remember the specifics, but there was a lot of Fenian talk.
Yeah,
and it was just for us like it's hilarious because like.
And it was
I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, it was from someone called like I'm prod 4700 or something like that.
342 or some shit like
so
that.
like they put a lot of thought into the username because when it's got numbers in it that it's their obvious account that they use all the time. Yeah.
So it's one of those ones where like I mean like I don't condone sectarianism.
Not you're clearly a real person. That's fine.
Yeah. We don't condone sectarianism, but we thought it was hilarious because it's the first time it happened. But like we're very clear in saying that. We don't support that bullshit. Very,
very, very surprised that it took that long. Like, all the Ireland flag emojis followed by water pistols.
Yeah.
And like the funny thing is like they definitely live here. Like I guarantee you they're from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I guarantee you they're 12.
Yeah. Fuck Ireland. Is like you're literally in Ireland. Shut up.
It's one of those things like you are literally have nothing better to do your time. You're going to Twitch to shout sectarian stuff at people.
I mean, to be fair, we have nothing better to do our time. We're hosting a Twitch show. So
yeah, but the difference is we host it, they come to watch it.
That's true. We should just go.
That sounded so cocky, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Or like come while you're watching it,
and then send us. Wait, don't.
Yeah, we need the shorts, man. We need those YouTube shorts. Just like everyone who's
I was what you're suggesting. We need their shorts.
we need their shorts. Oh yeah, send us your soiled underwear as well.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's like we need. It's like everyone who has come watching an episode of PvP, and then it's just like a 2-hour video.
That would be horrifying if it was 2 hours long. Like, are we talking like, is it just one person who comes really long?
No,
Or
it's just
like
it's footage of an empty room for 2 hours.
that's probably very accurate.
Yeah. Oh no! No, don't send us your soiled underwear. Well, no, we'll put them up on the wall.
I feel like if I got their soiled underwear, I would be inclined to like show them off.
Sure.
I treat it like a QVC thing. It's like
Here we have this is
like get like the wee sidebar up, like
all the info.
yeah. It's like, and here's some soiled underwear from user blah 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 blah. Look at these stains.
we already have the sidebar, so like
Yeah.
we're
we can
it could have been someone at Stormont.
someone storm.
Send the messages,
It was
yeah.
Jeffrey Donaldson.
I'm proud Jeffrey Donaldson. Way back to Ireland. It's like we're already here, like, you know.
Yeah. 1 second. Go fuck your Good Friday.
Fuck
You're a
our
big
Good
lad.
Friday agreement. Fucking R.I.P. the Queen. She's not dead, like, but
No,
she's
well, I
what do you
mean,
say?
I think she might be.
When was the last time any of you saw the Queen? I'm sorry, Ocean. I'm sorry.
She's
but I
going
think
into her
dead.
next phase, which is like literally as recorded. It's like the Queen's going into her next phase, which either means she's became a Gundam or she's died.
She's leveling up into being inside a wooden box.
Yeah.
It wasn't even my final point. Because you're the only English person that I know in the chat. I don't know anyone else's.
He can't. I know who is English in the chat,
But I know at least Ocean is English, so I can say I can apologize to him at least, because I'm sure he loves the Queen. Like Jacob, also, I'm sorry that your Queen's dying or dead, because she's clearly dead. When was the last time you saw her? No one knows.
Again, we don't know that. Again, she could be just turning into.
She's like, she's going to be on TV, and someone's just going to be like, you know, like making her talk.
Oh, she's
like,
not going to be like.
Hi.
See if she's
hi,
at that.
Queen.
See if she does the speech. I will be shocked if it's not CGI.
Oh, they said she won't be on TV again until like February, and she will be in her funeral. It's like she's not doing any Christmas stuff this year because she hurt her back. It's like, yeah, she hurt her back going into that fucking coffin. Fucking bitch. Kyle's also English. R.I.P. Kyle. You're not dying. Your Queen's dead. This will be on the ITV news at some point, being like breaking story from a show in Ireland. They call the Queen dying.
Yeah, we called it. Called it fucking hilarious.
Or maybe somehow they think we're fucking responsible. Do the Czechoslovakians also have a queen?
I don't know. Could ask local Czechoslovakian Rob.
Oh, sorry, not so wicked for Poland.
Yes.
Polish have a
No.
queen.
No. Not Poland.
Not Poland. Shit. Is it Denmark? Denmark.
Not
have a
Denmark
queen?
either.
They do not. Okay, Czechoslovakia does not have a queen. Do they just have like a couple of like bags of potatoes that are in charge?
Oh no, I know. Narnia has a queen. She's the icy bitch.
She's pretty hot though.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Tilda Swinton.
You're not wrong.
She's got that weird energy to her that you'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Plus, like, you know, I will gladly cosplay an Aslan.
What was it? What one was he?
Big fucking lion.
The lion, right?
Yeah.
That was speaking of us being big Fenians, wasn't that?
That was a Jesus allegory.
No, it was
An Irish person read it.
no, it was Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
He got his voice.
Yeah.
Fucking pigs. That's us. That's us. All right. There's another one for you. Aslan. Yeah, that's the porn parody. I think you watched the wrong one. I drink Protestant Narnia. Days beware. That's written on not that exactly, that would be weird. That's written on the outside wall of the house across the street, not across the street, next to mine.
Mm-hmm.
It just says Tigs out, and I'm like, I live here.
It's like a relic from a bygone era.
Yeah, because like some of the like the scratchings on those houses on the street that I live, some of them from like, it'll say like 1891 or like 1902 or something.
Yeah.
Like they're from a very long time ago.
Yeah.
And then there's just like, at that point when someone read that, they were probably like, fucking Irish will never be down here. And I'm just like, having a piss staring at it, because I can see it. If I'm having a piss and my bathroom window's open, I can just like, just looking at it,
Just like
while I'm holding my penis, just pissing, being like, you never thought
specifically
this would-
holding my penis.
Yep. Every time I'm holding my penis, I look at a sign that says "takes out." I'm like, not today,
yes.
not today, son, not today. So World of Warcraft,
World of
an MMO.
Yeah, MMO. Fucking popularized. Well, it's an MMO popularized MMOs in general. Came off the back of a very world famous RTS game called Warcraft. Got up to Warcraft 3, its final iteration. Warcraft 3 was also pretty much the progenitor of modern day Dota, which is modern day League technically as well. So like League of Legends came off the back of like Warcraft 3's Dota system, but this was the evolution of the game series and mythology of World of Warcraft, or Warcraft in general was World of Warcraft. It is still going to this point. I think it at its peak had 11 million active concurrent users.
Yeah.
It's got like fucking like
I think
7 expansions now or some shit.
Still
like that.
doing quite well at the minute, I think.
Doing well, doing better than it was doing. They had a massive drop in subscribers after a while because they was just very same old.
Everybody's kind of moved on.
Then they had a massive surge when they released the vanilla games again, or with the vanilla servers, and it's kind of declined a little bit again because Final Fantasy 14's came in and just absolutely fucking finding its back door.
Do me a favor. Ballpark for me. How many hours do you think you spent playing World of Warcraft? I would say maybe about 15 for me. So, can you actually just check? Yeah, you calculate. Hold on, we're doing math. Please be gentle because we're not great at this. I don't know what what the times are.
About 20,000 hours average.
What was the calculation for that?
So the calculation for that was essentially average about 10 hours a day for 7 days a week.
Bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
So I averaged about 10 hours a day for 7 days a week, all in at my worst. I times that by 7 to get how much hours that was a week. So I was 70 hours a week. I then took that by 52 because there's about 52 weeks in a year. I then calculated that by about 5.5 years of my total activity on the game itself.
Yeah, but that's like
average.
Isn't that just 5 years of non-stop playing?
No, because there's less. There's way more than 70 hours in a week.
That's true. You know, the funny thing is that's about the calculation that you need to be really good at something. Because there's like a couple of people like the theory that you need 10,000 hours to be good at something.
Yeah.
So you could have been doing something. But I assume you're really good at World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I would argue I'm really quite proficient at it.
You're at least really good at World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So that's quite a lot. That's much more than I thought it was going to be. That's hard.
That's a ballpark average estimate.
Right.
Based
could be less, could be more. You know?
Yeah, because obviously on certain days I probably would have like played less, but then played way more on other days. So that's like it's all
it could average, right? Yeah.
So it's an average. So yeah, I probably put I put about 20,000 hours in.
Fuck me, I could get all the time I played a World of Warcraft into like maybe a weekend.
Yeah, and also another reason why the decline of World of Warcraft that not so gets pointed out, it's been ran by creepy bad men.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Sure. Oh yes, that's all the Activision Blizzard stuff going on. Blizzard just being
that's been a shit show. And then all the console makers are coming out against Activision, and then PlayStation got accused of it.
Some shit's happening.
It's like everyone's starting to get pretty confident talking about their abuse, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
So, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I was very heavily addicted to the game.
That's fine.
I'm very heavily addicted to just
masturbation.
I mean, in general, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
But no, it was one of those ones where like, and I'll just be fucking very, very upfront and honest. I was a very antisocial individual. Suffered a lot of depression throughout my years.
It's funny because like, don't you play Warcraft with people all the time?
So there's a
kind of count.
Yeah, but like I mean, when like right now I'm still kind of like quite reserved in myself and getting worse with it. The barrier of a screen is a lot easier to deal with than actually physically seeing people.
Do you want me to go in next door?
No,
I'll host it from my phone.
No,
hi guys.
But no, like at the time, like definitely, like I was not handling. Obviously, when I was very sad as a younger adult and teen, probably masked my insecurities and my anxieties for just like isolation. And Warcraft allowed me to do that allowed me to do that while maintaining like some sort of connectivity to individuals. Because again, I played in guild. I used to go on TeamSpeak with people in the guild and stuff and chat away with them before the days of Discord existed.
I was going to say, remember fucking TeamSpeak?
Yeah, before Discord stuff existed. So like,
what a pain in the arse to set.
So like my sort of my inverted sense of self definitely latched onto it because I was able to be introverted while still having a connection to people.
While still being slightly extroverted.
Yeah. And you know, that's still something that kind of sits with me today in some senses. But then obviously I, you know, as we grew up and stuff, I tried to force myself out of it. Didn't do well because then you saw me in my 20s. I was just an alcoholic from the like age of like 19 right to fucking 26.
I mean, like we all kind of were like,
yeah, but I was not using alcohol in a healthy capacity.
Like on a Friday.
Like, and like you saw my alcoholic and you saw how many Guinnesses I would just down just because I could.
Yeah, but we were fucking all doing that.
Yeah, but I was doing it with like fervent regularity where you guys at some points were like telling me to stop doing it.
Well, I think we were telling you to stop drinking them so quickly because it's like you're just gonna make yourself vomit.
Yeah, but like that's not the actions of a healthy person though. Like a healthy person doesn't decide to do that or want to do that, you know?
I thought it was more of like, here, watch this.
No, like I mean, upon reflection, like stuff I've been like kind of like looking in, like, you know, kind of self-discovery stuff. It was a coping mechanism.
Or you just really loved Guinness?
I do love Guinness, but like alcohol was a coping mechanism for my insecurities.
Yeah, I think we all probably drank too much.
Yeah.
When we were younger like that.
So
we were a very insular group. It was like the five or six of us, and that was about it. Like,
yeah,
for a long time.
Yeah. I think that's like almost a product of like growing up in like Catholic schools because there's so much segregation.
Yeah,
there's so much segregation.
So yeah. Well, and then we also made it even, you know, really easier on ourselves by being like alt.
Yeah,
by having a car and shit. Like,
so like we were like part of subculture in an already segregated school environment. Like we were kind of like just putting ourselves into smaller and smaller and smaller unique boxes. Yeah. The more, and you know, because
there we are, World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but yeah, well, that's World of Warcraft. Like,
what is TOR?
The Old Republic.
Oh, okay, the Star Wars one.
Yes,
I still have that. I'm pretty sure I still have that character that you give me. I appreciate that. Give me like
Mumble was in our one. Yeah, there was Mumble and there was TeamSpeak. Mumble was in our Ventrilo was in our one.
I remember Ventrilo. Isn't it like a gay dating app?
Oh, it's Bumble.
Oh, right.
But it's not gay. Like it's no. Bumble is one where like when you match with someone, I think the girl has to talk first instead of the guy.
Oh, there you go. People also use Skype. Skype's the fucking worst one out of all of them.
Yeah,
I fucking hate Skype.
The audio quality in Skype was shit.
Just the program itself is a big load of balls.
Yeah,
I tell you what, it's no MSN Messenger.
MSN Messenger was the fucking shit.
That was it. It was it was all downhill from there. Like Discord is pretty good, but it's too easy for people to just like bug you. But MSN, it was like an elite group.
You had to accept contacts and friends before they could talk to you.
Fucking damn right you did.
It's one of those things where like I like Discord because Discord gives me all the functionality. And I guess like you don't want to talk to someone, you just fucking block them.
I know, but it has that thing where like if someone sees you on Discord, they're like, right, he's up for talking. They're like, it's just on in the background. I'm not using it at all.
I don't message you very often, Discord.
I'm not talking to you, knob. I'm on Discord all day. I don't like them
putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap.
On Discord like all day, every day. You know?
I know, but like I'm just saying, like I know you're on all day, but I just don't bother you because like I'm kind of like he's probably working on stuff. I'm very aware that your work schedule is very work based.
I have so many programs that I can talk to you on. I'd rather just do it in person.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, that's hard. Maggie and Hannah met.
That's right. I couldn't remember what year it was. I just looked at it. It was like, I think this is the Prince of Persia PS2 franchise. I would say because I think like 2 of them come out this week, and then the third one's out like next week.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like they always release around Christmas time. Kind of like that would start off as like a how do we describe it? Like a reimagining of the series, because it originally came out in like
Oh yeah, the Mega Drive version.
was it Mega Drive? I thought it might even be like Commodore and stuff.
No. Well, there may have been a really, really old one. Or
Yeah.
at that point, I think maybe when it came out first, it may have been out. Were the Commodore and Sega ever out at the same time?
There was a Commodore at the same time Sega point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
So-
64s were in the same time as Master System.
Aye. So maybe they did have a couple of versions, but like,
Yeah.
and then it went on from there. But like, this is a series. This is another series that's kind of just like died a mysterious death.
Well, that's because like they rebooted it for the third time after a while, and so you had so you had the originals, which was a side-scrolling, jumpy sort of platformer.
Yeah.
Then they rebooted them with the Sands of Time, which brought in the rewind mechanics, and that had like free games part of it.
Yeah.
And then they rebooted it again as part of that cell shaded.
I really like that one.
That one was great.
Yeah.
But they rebooted it again as the cell shaded action adventure jobby.
Yeah.
And like all great games, but like yeah, like I think they kind of just exhausted it. I think they tried to make it a multi-movie franchise as well, because Ubisoft have been
There
doing
was a
that.
fucking movie.
There was
About that,
indeed.
yeah.
So they tried to launch a movie off the back of it as well, and it flopped. And I think that like
That maybe killed it a little bit.
death rattle of the
It sucks because I remember that game, but that second remake or the newer one.
Yeah.
I remember that being really good. I think it was of course it was. I think it was a Nolan North voiced protagonist.
Yeah, well, that was that time when Nolan North was pretty much the only.
Yeah, but it looked really nice. I thought like the art style on it was really good. But I remember like this PS2 trilogy essentially just got edgier and edgier
Yeah.
with every release. It was like it started putting like Disturbed songs in it, and like you were being chased by your fucking angry alter ego and all.
That was
And
Warrior
the second
Within.
one, Warrior Within. What was the first one called? Sands of
Time, Warrior Within, and then
I cannot remember what the third one was called.
can't remember either.
Probably should have bloody looked it up.
We called like something Night of the Chupacabra or something.
Something like that, yeah. Burrito Massacre, something. God, I would love a burrito right now.
Burritos are awesome.
Someone look up what the third one was called, please, for any of you with fingers.
And then when they rebooted it, it was just Prince of Persia.
Yeah, it was just. Was it the Prince of Persia?
I think it maybe was Prince of
Two Thrones. That's ironic because it's the third, and it's
Yeah.
called the Two Thrones.
Yeah. But like it was just Prince of Persia, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think it was
okay. The Prince.
But yeah, it was a good franchise. Good franchise. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I'm pretty sure we've used like the trailer a couple of times for
I
like
think we have.
when
Yeah.
he's like running away and it's all like it's like this game is set in ancient Persia. Yeah. Why is he in here? What's going on?
It's just like fucking David Draymond, just fucking like
Weirdo.
fucking
Is
destroyed.
he dead?
No, he's still alive.
Right.
The dickhead.
Okay, yeah, I kind of wish he was dead as well.
He fucking ruined the Sound of Silence.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Corn. Are you doing Disturbed?
Yes.
Oh, it just is. I said Disturbed, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah. What do you call him?
David Draymond.
Fucking prick. I don't even know his name. I was thinking of the lead singer from
Korn.
Korn.
Jonathan Davis.
Jonathan Davis. That's the one. Yeah. When you're just in Persia, just stabbing people to this fucking weird scat. Yeah.
No, like Korn was like weirdly inappropriately packed in with a lot of Konami shit.
Yeah.
And so they were packed in with the Ubisoft game that was first person shooter.
That's right. Yeah.
And then they're packed in with one of the Silent Hill games.
That's right. It was like Homecoming or Downpour or something like that. They've
Yeah.
done the thing for it.
I like some Disturbed songs. That's fine if you like them. That's all cool.
Banner. Banner.
I personally fucking hate them. I hate him. But sure,
What is the Warrior Within viral ass clip? I'm curious now.
No idea.
I'm curious about this viral ass clip now.
I have no idea. But yeah, no, like Korn was the one who was inappropriately packed in with his and with Silent Hill.
Right. I remember that this franchise ended up with quite a lot of like kind of shitty alt rock in it. Like,
Yeah.
This is not really the franchise for this, but it was just at the time. I think the second one came out in 2006 or 7. It was like the year after.
It was a time when like
And that's where everything was
alt
getting
new
very,
metal,
like,
yeah.
everything was very new metal. Like,
alt new metal was like popular, so like, it was getting like associated and packed in with a lot of like different franchises. And
did
stuff.
Limp Bizkit ever turn up in a game?
Yeah.
What did they turn up in?
WWE. Fred Durst was a playable character in I think one
Oh,
of the
God.
SmackDown games.
Dear Lord.
Because it was one of those things where like Fred Durst, as part of the licensing agreement for Roland for Undertaker's song, he wanted to be.
Oh
he
my
wanted to be in
God,
the
what a
games.
fucking prick.
And he would come in with like a lowrider and like jump on the front of it and like yeah. So
What a dickhead.
he was I can't remember if it was SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain or whatnot, but
Right.
it was like he was in the SmackDown games, and he's been in a few different games in some capacity. He has his own record label, I think, an actual like pretty successful one too.
Fucking knob. Didn't Fred Durst sign a Dreamcast once?
I think he did, yeah. And it was like a whole
2000. It would have been the time. Where
I think it was like a promotional thing as
Yeah.
well. It's like signed like the dream like they work was like Dreamcast
yeah, it's like the way The Rock launched the original Xbox, and he was like, "Why am I here?"
he was just there in his like gold chain and his like fancy ass shirt.
He had a wee bum bag and all on.
Yeah, we
He was
bum
like,
bag, fancy ass shirt.
He's
Bill
like,
Gates,
yes,
and he's-
Bill Gates. This is the original Xbox. Well, they didn't call it that at the time because
This
this
is
is
the
the
Xbox.
Xbox. Get ready for the power of the Xbox. I can smell what that box is cooking.
Yeah, I clawed its box
I
out.
clawed this box out, and then just a little briefcase full
Yeah.
of money came on the stage. And he was like,
Yeah. But that's when like WWE was at its like fucking ultimate like success and like popularity and stuff.
"Yeah." Do you remember the trailer for was it SmackDown 2 where they were at the hotel?
Yes,
That was so fucking good though. That was great.
that was funny. Yeah,
That was real. That was good shit.
that was good shit. Yeah,
Oh, this is the we're gonna. I'll vet it. I'll vet the viral ass clip.
it just looks like a gift
It's just
so
a
far.
gif. That's just an ass.
That's just literally an ass.
It's a very good video game ass.
Yeah, just an ass, I guess.
They know what they're doing. That's how you get horny teenage boys to play your game. Stick a wee ass shot in it.
Yeah. Well,
It'll work with Bayonetta
indeed.
and all of our games.
Yeah.
It's my ass though. Big Harry. Harry yes. The Just Cause franchise. Sadly, it started off really well.
Sadly voice acted by a terrible human being.
Oh, for fuck's sake, who is it?
Arana Cabra.
I don't know who that is.
Remember the guy in Critical Role at the start that was just grazing?
Wait, we're not talking about this. No. Nah, it's 2001 now. Fuck that franchise. Get out of here. Prick. Don't play these games anymore. They're terrible.
Is he? You get away from a game so fast.
Is he still in there?
Nah.
Is he still doing them? Hold on. So is he doing a wee shitty Spanish accent as well then?
He's of I think he's of Spanish or like Latin.
But he's like, I know, like in the last one that I played, he was like very Spanish. It was like,
Yeah, no, I think,
my
I think he might have like a Spanish background.
yeah,
so I
but
think
it
it's
sounded
not
like
too inappropriate.
It sounded like he was doing a fucking Antonio Banderas and Zorro for fuck's sake.
So here's the thing, like there's a lot of controversy around him. Like he was like separated from Critical Role for reasons. Very quickly, I think like 14 episodes in, he was excommunicated.
He's a
from it.
grazer. Wasn't he also a piece of shit though?
No, well, this is the thing. So, like, they've never confirmed why he was. Well, okay. So there's this one moment that's a lot of speculation. There's no guarantees this is the thing or not.
This is more
But
interesting than talking about Just
He,
Cause.
in the middle of one of the Critical Role sessions, says something really, really quite like inappropriate towards. Okay, I'll wait till this is done.
Don't talk over the turtle sex. It's weird. It just makes me uncomfortable. This one
It's so long. I might have to
so
switch it out because it's so long at this
for a
point.
shorter version of turtle sex.
Yeah. So right, thank you very much, by the way. But yes, so he made a really like this back, but this is like we're talking about 4 or 5 years ago. This is when Critical Role was very much in its infancy. It was still part of
Geek and Sundry,
Geek and
isn't
Sundry
it?
at this point, and he says something really like off the cuff, out of character, inappropriate towards Laura Bailey, which you just don't do in general,
Was
right?
it like
Laura
rapey
Bailey-
or something? Or?
no, but it was a very like one of those comments you're kind of like, what the fuck? And like you don't just say that to Laura Bailey or anyone in general, right? Because like it just was an inappropriate comment. But like they said to Laura Bailey, you don't say that to Laura Bailey, especially when Travis Wilhelm is really just sitting right like 4 feet away from you. Bear in mind, that's her fucking husband, and he's a fucking built like a shit brick house. So, and you can just hear Travis. You can just hear Travis go, "What the fuck did you just say?" And like it was one of those ones.
Oh, like uncomfortable real life. Like,
Uncomfortable.
What was that?
Yeah, like one of those ones where that happens, right? And then you could just see like it's one of those things where like Travis is like very built, very like very fit man, beautiful man. But like one of those ones where he's like very jolly in his expressions. He's very lighthearted when he wants to be. But then suddenly you see like Travis have this face on him like, I'm here.
Get this fucker out of
I'm
this room.
remaining
Like,
professional, but
yeah.
I am ready to just like leap over this table and fucking break his nose.
Shove these nuts in his mouth because he won't stop fucking eating them.
And it's one of those ones where it's like you could just tell that something happened. Bear in mind, Travis is now like the CEO of Critical Role.
Right.
Like he's like the operating like boss of the company.
Sure.
So it just shows how much like, you know, like how much like sway and influence he has because he's the fucking guy. Like people all think it's Matt Mercer. He's like the head of creative. And technically, I think
He doesn't want to be.
He doesn't want to
entirely in charge.
He doesn't want to deal with the business side of things. You know? So like where Travis is more like, I have no problem being the businessman of this of the company.
Sure.
But like it was just one of those things where like the comment is said and uncomfortable tension happens.
Right. Everyone kind of registers it. They're like,
yeah, what the fuck? And then you can just see in Travis's face that there's just this very
like, you're lucky we're on opposite ends.
You're lucky this is live.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right,
you're lucky that this is a live format right now. Otherwise, I would stop this and we'd be having a fucking conversation here,
right.
Or violence. You know, one of those ones.
A violent conversation.
That then ends up like being written out of the show and written out of the team and stuff, like literally like a week or two after, and then time advances on and he's doing his own thing. After a while, he sets up like a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or something for a fan who is suffering from, and like the fan did not ask for any like GoFundMe or any sort of Kickstarter or anything.
Right.
But apparently they were going for a hard time. He goes out of his way to set up this GoFundMe and whatnot, and the fan is thankful and whatnot, and it's all good and gravy. And then when the time comes to like send the money to the fan, suddenly he's like, oh no, I needed it to buy audio equipment. And it's kind of like, dude, what? You set up like a GoFundMe or like a charity thing for like a fan who's like not in a good place, and you are now pocketing the money for your own business purchases? That's what the fuck?
That guy sounds like a fucking prick.
So yeah, he was like a real piece of shit. And like, don't get me wrong, like Ryan Acabra has went through a lot of shit on his own. Like he's been through a lot of like addiction issues. He's been through a lot of health issues and stuff. But it doesn't excuse the very dubious and very disgusting things that he has done.
Fair enough. So yeah, I know a lot of
people will say like, oh, but like he only done it because this was happening. This happened. Like, I get it. It's terrible that someone has to go through these terrible situations in their life. It does not. It doesn't justify the things he done. Like Arana Cabra, and then fucking John Sense, who I love dearly, decides to go onto Twitter and is having a discussion with Arana Cabra on Twitter because John Sense just
with him or about him.
With him, like they're both like at each other back and forth. And then he decides to be an asshole and goes like, at me, goes, just kind of get a shout out for one of your big fans at PUG. I
remember you fucking talking about that. If you fucking didn't tell me who that was, like, okay.
Around a camera, and like next thing you know, John Sense is doing this here, and I'm sitting there going, I can't. You fucking asshole! You fucking piece of shit!
What a dick!
It's like one of those things. Like I'm like saving face. Like, oh yeah,
big fan.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, thank you.
I really love Critical Role, and then just don't say anything else.
Oh, yeah. And I'm just kind of sitting there like, why did he fucking like at this point, like John Sense is having the fucking best time.
Oh, he knows he's having. He feed up with a wee glass of wine. He's fucking loving it, and you're like,
at this point, he is just like he's chuckling to himself. He knows what he's done. And he's winding me up and like work the next day.
See you and Ryan Cabra are best friends now. Oh, you fucking cunt, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
That'll do for the Just Cause.
Oh yeah, he told Critters like Critical Role's like name they use, which is a thing I don't like. I don't like pet names for viewers, but right. But like their pet name for like their viewers is Critters because Critical Role makes sense. But
Rollers.
Yeah, I guess High Rollers is already a different show. But yeah, he asked them to send him money. Those look incredible. I've never seen anything so rounded, so delicious looking that's not been on someone's chest.
I'm going, oh.
But yeah, he also asked like fans to send him money for like a show that he ended up just pocketing as well. Like, cause what he done was like he wanted to do his own solo show at some point based off like the character he created for Critical Role, even though Critical Role owned the IP to the character.
Sure, yeah.
Technically, but then he like, oh, this is blah blah blah. It just went through different dimensions, and now he's like. his own character in this whole different universe. And it's like it's almost like Doctor Who meets fucking meets like an
unsufferable prick.
So it's like and he ended up like getting money for that and pocketing as well. Like he's just not a good person. So yeah. There you go. We were meant to be talking about Just Cause.
That's fine by me. It used to be good, and now it's not. That's what are we doing?
Just a bit of insight, I guess, for people there.
What happens if I hit this first? We've never went into that first.
I know you haven't. I also have like a bit of a spelling faux pas on my part with no spacing, but you know I can fix that.
Where?
Made this and it's one word.
Right. Madness. Ocean madness. So we're getting ready for our.
Can you please not? It's moving the mouse.
Oh, sorry. We're getting ready for our.
There we go. Fixed it.
Our game show. Our lovely game show.
Yes.
Get your pisses out of the way.
This is your time to get your wee pisses out of the way.
Start refreshing stuff. Start doing all your fucking shit.
If you want, you can throw over to the rules section and I can read out the rules.
Sure. This week, did we give him a theme or did he just make it up himself?
Yes.
Is the theme that it's just not us?
1 second. I just got like the.
We're going back. We're going back.
Yes, not so wicked. That is exactly the fucking. You made like a half chub comment towards like Laura Bailey. And it's like a.
Oh, right. He seems fun.
Yeah, that was the exact moment.
Like, I'm going to talk about your wife getting me erect.
Yeah. And it's kind of like one of those ones like.
Could you not?
Yeah.
That'd be like you coming up to my house being like, well, Tara, nice tits. Like,
that would warrant me.
Actually, you know what? That's fine. I'll be all right.
No, I would warrant me getting my fucking nose broken by Tara. Never mind you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have to intervene. It'd be fine. Our theme is that Ocean made it, so it has absolutely nothing to do with us.
Yeah,
I went out of my way not to watch it. So
I've watched it.
I'm going to guess along, but I'll do it.
I've watched it, but I also will need to like refer because some of the ones I can't remember the names off the top of my head. I'll need to refer back to what it's actually called from time to time.
I'll probably know what it is.
Yeah.
So I'll chuck us over to the ridge.
And I'll read out the rules. If you need to take a wee pisses, you can take a wee pisses.
Want to go for another?
It's not a problem. So, guys, this is Skippable Cutscene. Basically, it's a game show where we show you 10 video game trailers or cutscenes or movie trailers and cutscenes across the next 15 and 20 minutes. If you know what the actual answer is, what you're going to do is you're going to whisper myself. Right, you're gonna whisper me, and with your answers, do not be putting them directly in the chat. The idea is behind this here is that you want to get your whispers in to keep your answer safe and secure and ensure that it's not going to go to anyone else. Just confirming, Jake and Dean's test whispers have came through absolutely fine. So is the double pointer player once this week or 3 times like the rest? What? Oh, well, I think it's going to be played once, but we'll let Mr. Bacon come up and confirm that. That's actually a really good question. We got a testicular test from Not So Wicked, so that's all good. We also got a test from Sharipa. That's all good. Back to me explaining the rules, by the way. Yes, so you're going to whisper me the answers, guys. Be making sure that you are specifically the answers because there's times that entries can be from a franchise with multiple entries, and we need you to give us a specific answer. We'll tell you if it's correct or if it's not correct. Then you obviously got an opportunity to then guess again if you're incorrect. Your trailers will be played. Yeah, it's quite cold out there. Trailers will be played multiple times, so if you don't get it right away, you'll have an opportunity to guess. With the exception,
we're doing that this week.
I was going to ask, do you want to do that?
This is the first week because I think it was actually Ocean that may have suggested this a couple of weeks ago that the double pointer is only played once.
Yeah. So one of the answers will be a double pointer, and that will only be played. That'll be only played once.
Do we know which one it is?
We do indeed. We've got a reference here. Also, FYI, Kyle is now banned from 2 seasons of
Sure. Was that a positive Bon Jovi comment?
That was a positive Bon Jovi comment. So he's now banned from 2 seasons of winning. If you get your right answer, you get 1 point, but there's a 2-pointer in there, guys. We tally these scores across the next for basically 12 weeks for a season, and the top 3 players get a prize from us. Just to confirm, the whisper came right in from Tara, so it's all good there. We got a test whisper from Furious Pandas saying no, and then we got a war crime sent in to us by Kyle, so that's cool. So that's all cool. I am going to essentially get the file up here.
Oh, I thought you already had it up.
No, I did not have
That's what she said.
1 second. 1 second. I'm just trying to get things sorted here. You've got a little bit ahead of me, which is all good though.
You love a little bit of a head.
It's a very good wallpaper. Thank you. I love my wallpaper. I love my wallpaper. But yes, guys, obviously it's an opportunity for you guys. Now we'll give you like maybe 10 seconds or so just to refresh your browser in case you need to refresh it just so you get your answers in on time. Especially now we've got the double pointer only being played once.
Oh.
So you might want to make sure you keep yourselves right in that
Do we
sense.
know what number it is?
I think it's the last one. Here's the whole answer breakdown first. I'm sorry.
I was trying to guess.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to guess, you fuck.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I can't.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Okay, so their account's been destroyed. Just a heads up, I give people a. Oh, sorry, you're still trying to block that.
Yeah.
I reported the sectarian account, and Twitch has now already got back to me and already just taking care of it.
Excellent.
So Twitch is doing good on that side. So the double pointer will be the last one. It looks like we got a little test whisper in from Mr. Gorgeous Girl as well.
Mr. Gorgeous.
So right, I guess we're good to start.
Yes.
That's quite loud. Actually, you know what? Is the mix okay? Let's bring her down a little bit.
I like that. Oh my god. No pussy on this channel. Good fuck.
That was great.
See, editing these is fun when you have the time.
Yeah. Jake, you're 100% right with that one. Not so wicked. Right franchise, wrong entry. Try going up a few.
That is nuts. Having to scream at each other here. Oh my god, she slapped him with the power of a nuclear missile. That was great.
I'm gonna go back here. Just Reaper's got it right as well. Not so wicked's got it right. Dean, you got the right franchise, wrong entry. Try going up a few. Mr. Gore, you're very close. Right franchise, wrong entry. Roy Harriness again, right franchise, wrong entry. Cal, you got it right. Burr Panda, right franchise, wrong entry. Try going down a few. Mr. Gore's now got it. Mr. Gorgeous Girl's got it right.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl.
It's they're speeding through. Furious Panda got it right on the first go.
Yeah, don't just so stop putting the answer in the chat, for Christ's sake. It's Japanese dishonor too.
Yep, Roy Harriness has now got it right.
You know what? I don't remember that part at the end.
I don't remember
like
either. Burr Panda's now got it right. This will be our last time playing it, guys. So if you haven't got it right yet,
Sure. Have you got any guesses from Tara?
No guesses from Tara as of yet.
God, surely
you still haven't got the right entry in yet, so I don't know.
I'll give you all a hint.
Okay, there we go. Dean's got it now.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember that the nuclear attack scene, but you know, I'm just a poser anyway. We got correct answers across the board from.
Yeah, pretty much everyone who's corrected themselves have got it right.
What was it?
It was Yakuza 3.
Yakuza! But there's 3 of them.
I'm looking at it because I have to remind myself which one this one.
Okay.
Because there's so many entries this one.
I wouldn't have got this because I don't know enough about Digimon.
No, I don't know too much about Digimon stuff ever.
More than 100 new somethings.
Oh, Cal coming in the right answer. Gonna go back here again a second. Yeah, 510 Burr Panda coming in with the right answer as well. Roy Harris got the right franchise. I just can't consider that a proper entry though. One second, I need to double check the cheat sheet here. Yeah, that's fine. Mr. Gore's got it right. Mr. Dean has got it right. Shariper has got it right.
We can maybe replay this one 4 times because it's very, very short.
It's not that Furious Panda, sadly.
The Kaiser Chiefs had a song with the name of this game in it.
It's an interesting clue you give there. Not somebody's got it right.
Tara got it.
Tara's got it right. Yep.
Blaziken's hot as fuck. I'd say Blaziken's one of the hottest Pokemon because it looks almost like a Digimon. You could just stick a pair of titties on it. It'll look great.
Jake's coming in the right answer. Let's see if we missed anyone. I don't think we have.
Mudcaps are pretty cute. Like,
was that the first time or was that?
That was the third time. Do it another time because it's a very short one.
Very short one. Okay, we'll do it another time then.
It's a very short trailer.
I guess the biggest clue you could give is like what console is really featured in the trailer.
The fine print looks like it says Guinness and Game Boy Advance sold separately. It's like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see.
I guess they would be.
Where it's coming up here. Well, eventually. There. See, it looks like it says.
Oh yeah, it does look
Guinness
like
and Game Boy Advance sold separately.
Oh, Panda's so close. It's not that though.
I mean, it is red, but it's not. It's not the fire red one because that was
Not
the
Fire Red,
original.
'cause that was originally on
That
the,
was not out on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
I'm stalling for her to get the right answer. It's red colored.
it's very red colored, yeah. Or it could be very blue colored.
See, she wouldn't get the Kaiser Chiefs thing either because they're America and they didn't get out there. So.
Yeah, you're right. It's not untrue.
That's true. That is untrue.
There it is. There it is.
We have to move on now. It was Pokemon Ruby
Or Sapphire.
or Sapphire. But I feel like everyone remembers the Ruby one. But I could be wrong.
This next one should be interesting.
I looked at the list there, so fuck it.
This next one. Wait. Go on again. What did that say? Shh. Wait for it.
Talking about on this show.
Rated M for MILF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, this is just so ugly looking.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's so ugly looking. Like, it's so odd that a wipe would go over.
Will we take that answer?
And
I mean, Jake's the first one to get the Jake's the first one to get the actual name from her. Will we take that?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so we will take that.
Look at this. Look at this definitive quality.
No, so we're gonna need a different answer. It does have that game in this specific one. But we're gonna need we're gonna need a more like definitive answer on that
Am
one.
I gonna have to start doing fucking fake title screens? Has this fucker just started a whole new thing?
You might have.
God damn it, Ocean, you piece of shit.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl's got it right. Kyle's got it right.
That's right, I did do the Cyberpunk edit.
Will Heron has got it right. He's got it right. Shareeper's got it right.
God, it just works. Like, it just worked.
510 Burr Panda's got it right.
Oh, fuck.
Furious Panda's got it right. But we're gonna, like that's what we need, like a different answer for you, because like that is one specific game that would be in there.
It's in there. It's in there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I think we had one more.
We had one more play, but yeah, I'm just trying to. No.
Did Mr. Gorgeous Girl get it?
Yeah. He did indeed. 1 second, just putting not so we got points on the board. The edit on this trailer is great.
Well done. 10 out of 10. Prime rib. Love it. See, this is why I just want to give Rockstar more money, because they care about the product.
I'm very thankful for Ocean's efforts in making it this week, because like we're going to go back to whatever the hell we do next week, and it's just not going to be to the. I know I'm not going to be able to make it to the same quality.
I'm gonna have to just edit the thing now. I have to do a wee bit more work on it because Oceans is just making me look bad now.
It's like I just don't have time to because of fucking. I know you don't have time either, but like, it's one of those things where like I manage people.
Yeah, we'll have to make time.
I have to manage other people's time, never mind my own. That was. Do you want to tell me what it was, by the way?
That was the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, but it was the definitive edition.
Edition.
That was a definitive edition. That was 100% amazing.
That only took you an hour.
Well, fuck you then.
Fucking hell.
Fuck's sake.
God damn it. Doesn't take me a fucking hour. It takes me longer.
It took me like 4, but I was doing very, very complicated like video reproduction edits and stuff. So maybe probably should have not done that one. But yeah. Whatever,
oh yes. Okay. I know what this is.
Oh yeah, that's right. I started taking movies.
Sam's got soup, so that's awesome. Good movie, actually. I quite enjoyed this movie.
Really, I fucking hated this.
Really?
But it's just not my thing.
That's fair. We got right answers coming in across the board. So Not So Wicked's correct. We got a correct answer coming in from Sharipa. Right answer coming in from Kyle. From Dean. From Mr. Gorgeous Girl.
Mr. Gorgeous
Girl. From Sam. Got the right answer. No, it's not. No, Sam, that's not the right answer. Same actor, different movie. Jake's got it right. Furious Panda's got it right. Tara has got it right.
I was working in the Kennedy Center Cineplex when this was out.
Panda's got it right. I enjoyed the movie, but then I don't know. I like the book as well.
I'm not a big period piece guy.
I like the.
Oh, will you stop putting the answer in the chat? For Christ's sake.
I like the book though as well. Though, so.
Right, I can't read, so I've never read the book.
I can't read either, but I mean,
Did you look at the pictures?
Yeah, I looked at the pictures for it. But I it's not a long book by any stretch.
Mr. Redacted. I'd like to know.
Mr. Redacted.
Oh yeah, it's one of those ones because you were forced to read it. Yeah, that's how I felt about Mice and Men because I was forced to read Mice and Men. I don't really enjoy it.
I thought that was a pretty good book. The movie wasn't great though.
Roy Harris, no idea.
Oh no.
Oh, Sam's got the right answer now.
It's in our blood.
Yeah, I could probably go back and maybe appreciate like of Mice and Men now, but like at the time, like because I was forced to read it, especially because like I was forced to read it at a time when no one was taking my fucking condition seriously. Dyslexia.
Is someone dyslexic? Mice and Men?
No, I am. You dickhead. And I had to read it.
Oh, I thought you meant like there was a character and they weren't taking them seriously in the book.
No. Not me as an individual.
I see that now. It was The Great Gatsby. It's pretty great. It's a bit Gatsby, but it's pretty good.
I've never seen the entire movie. It's not bad.
Yeah, we all got there in the end. We all got there
eventually. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn you, seriously.
It just didn't occur to me that's what you were talking about. It's like, who is dyslexic in the book? You're so sexy, you're making me dyslexic.
Wish that was a thing.
You know?
Sadly not.
for twat.
Who you calling the twat? Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, okay. Sees the darkness the way. Fucking eyes wide.
Yeah, I think people might be able to like even just guess this one if they've never played it.
I think if they can't guess it off these scenes,
literally no one has played this.
Not a soldier.
Not a soldier.
Right, I'm not. I'm an army.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's so quippy, isn't he? So good. Right answers are flooding for the gates here.
With only one mind of redacted.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and like nice go through the answers. So first answer is from Mr. Dean, and it is indeed correct.
You know what, Ocean? We don't mind about the IGN watermarks because some games are just old enough that they'll have that in it, and that's we just live with that. That's fine.
Jake has it.
It's good though, so don't worry about it.
Cal has it right. Sharipa
Literally
has it
flying
right.
around with them right now. It sounds like someone's playing the Avengers video game, and Iron Man's the worst character in it.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl's got it right. Yeah, you're not wrong. Tara's got it right.
You're damn right I'm not. I'm an army.
Furious Panda's got it right.
See, if I was putting this trailer in, I just would have zoomed in on Pepper Potts' face there. Just be like,
Why would you focus on?
Look at how stupid this looks.
Shit, I fucking hate Paltrow. Not so wicked's got it right. Like, I vehemently hate her.
Yeah. Bit of a
She can
twat, like.
goop herself into non-existence for all I care.
She'll get some kind of vaginal infection and then just go into a coma if we can only be so lucky.
Yep, Sam's got it right.
Yeah, this was a like budget, like straight. I would say straight to video, but like straight to the bargain bin
Power
title.
Panda's got it right. Yeah, like Sega kind of like got these games out quick and dirty.
yeah,
like
yeah.
we're talking 8-month development cycle.
To destroy my own weapons, and that was simple, but
Yeah, like we were doing videos like every week where every video, every trailer had an edit, and it was just taking so long. It was going up to like. It was taking me like 8 or 9 hours to do them. I'm like, this is not worth it, unfortunately. Like the one where I had to fucking pixelate and redub Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, that
For
was
fuck's sake. It was great.
hilarious.
Yeah, but
like,
it just took a long time to do. That was 3.
I'm just double check. I'm giving myself time to double check.
Oh, okay. Think everyone's got it?
I think everyone's got it. Everyone is rated T for twat. Yeah,
We're all rated T spots here.
I think everyone's accounted for. But yeah. One of those ones where like the edits, like honestly, you know what takes me so long doing them is picking the fucking games. That takes me the longest because I don't have time to spend doing the dirty edits most of the time. So it's just trying to get games I haven't fucking used before. And or if it is a game I've used maybe about a year and a half ago. Or like
Getting a different trailer or something.
Different trailer for it. Yeah. Or like sometimes when we're doing themes, it was just trying to fucking think of a theme.
Yeah, there you go. It took him an hour and then it took him another hour thinking of what to include. So there you go. Sometimes that just takes all the time.
Yeah.
It was fucking Iron Man.
Iron Man?
It was Iron Man. It was Iron Rand.
Ayn Rand?
Ayn Rand, the writer.
Person?
The writer, yeah. The Iron Man game.
Okay, yeah. I know what this is. I played this. It was actually really good.
A lot of people aren't going to get this.
A lot of people are not going to get this now. I actually played this. I thought it was really fucking cool. This is not the double pointer, by the way. Just for a heads up. This game was fucking dope. It was like on Xbox Game Pass. I was like, fuck yeah.
We don't have a single answer.
We don't have a single answer. Yeah, no, this is not going to be an easy game for me.
So should we do 2 double pointers?
No. Because like the last one's probably going to be a really fucking one as well.
Yeah. I'd say this is probably the hardest one.
Hardest one today so far.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how do we give a clue for this game without saying the titles. You all really know the strangest games. It's indie game dev. Like it's such a wonderful and eclectic, beautiful fucking like way to just.
There's a lot of weird shit.
Just to kind of like go outside of the box of like standardized games and stuff.
Yeah.
Not a single answer yet. Should I give them one fucking word that's in the title?
If you can think of anything.
I can give them one that's not going to immediately help
Yeah.
them, which is the word fucking boy.
What was he always saying in God of War?
Boy. But like, there's not been a single fucking answer in here yet.
I don't know what happens if you Google indie game boy. Indie game boy.
Oh wow, okay. We got one answer.
She copy and pasted is at the top of a.
Yeah,
Copy and paste at the top. Oh, look at that.
Finally got two answers.
We got two answers.
After saying the word boy, we got two answers. Do you want to play it a fourth time? Just to give
one
people,
more time,
yeah, because this one's.
I appreciate that Not So Wicked seems to have sent the header of a web page in as a
yeah, which had the title in it, which is like
title in it.
Jake's got it right as well.
This one's really going to upset the scores.
It really is. I can't breathe too much whiskey.
Oh my god, too many whiskey. His Royal Highness is just straight fucked.
Fierce Panda's got it right now.
Oh, we've got two panda answers in.
Do we? Oh, we do. 1 second.
There's a real panda round.
So it's one of those things that like we have to sometimes give these. Oh yeah, we got two panda right answers. One of those ones where sometimes these fucking you have to give clues because some of these games are always going to.
No, we were giving it to you the first time, but now we know you Googled it. We have indisputable proof that there was Googling.
Yeah,
she literally Googled the copy and pasted the web page.
I mean, it's a tactic. I'm not going to offend anyone for using it. That tactic is for anyone to fucking use. We can't police it.
It's just you so very rarely see that like.
It's not Skyrim.
It's not Skyrim. It was not Skyrim. What was it? What was it called? Because that was like 4 times. So I don't think we can play it anymore.
That was Narita Boy.
Narita Boy.
Narita Boy. 8-bit boy. Do we conclude that answer? Was it too late or
Dorito Boy? Technically, he did put it in after we said it, but there's no way he could type it that quickly.
Yeah, there's no way he could have like. So yeah, okay.
So
Dean's got it as well.
Dean literally squeaked in there,
right at the last second.
Yeah.
Narita Boy, which is a great game. It was on the Xbox Game Pass. Side scroller, action adventure, slashy boy, great music.
To be fair, Dorito Boy sounds like a better game though.
You know,
just eat some Doritos.
But yes.
Onward.
It's a great game though. You should check it out. Please check it out.
Ocean's a big Xbox Game Pass fanboy, isn't he?
Yes.
So, mate,
this is great. This is great.
What exactly are you accepting for the answers on this one, though?
I kind of want people to give me the title of the movie because it's not just the game property, the movie. It's got a very specific.
I would very much like to watch this.
I would like to watch this.
Oh, wait, is it dubbed at all?
It might be subbed.
Even subbed?
It'll be subbed. It won't be dubbed. I doubt it. Dean's got the right answer. Funny enough, it is not so wicked. Although, like, I would watch.
That'd be a cool title.
Kyle's got the right answer.
Kyle, Furious Panda as well.
Furious Panda's got the right answer.
What we should probably just do like a watch party and watch this.
I would love to,
because we're very big fans of the franchise on this.
Yeah, we are
on this channel. We stand this franchise.
We stand it hard.
Not a bad Kiryu. Like maybe a little bit young, but
Sharifer's got it right.
They look pretty good.
1 second, I'm just having to go because like
tabulating those answers.
Yeah,
we're tabulating. Hold on, we'll play it one more time.
River Panda's got it right as well. Funny enough, the one clue I'll give is that
a subversion. Good stuff.
The answers are fucking coming in. Oh, that might be the Japanese version name.
Oh fuck, it could be. Yeah. You should DM him. Does this have another title at all? It could be. It could be the Japanese one.
Jake's got it right,
but it has an English translation that everyone will have heard because it's the name of another game in the franchise.
Another game in the franchise, yeah. Trying to think. So Dean's got the answer down. Yeah, we've got his down. We've got Kyle's answer down. Yeah. We got Furious down. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Gorgeous. I knew there was one that was missing, so I was trying to make sure I didn't miss it.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl.
Oh, there she got it anyway.
That's what gets put in the correct.
I think you should give us the actual Japanese kanji for it, which we can't read because we're not Japanese. We can't read kanji. Yeah.
Perfect. So Ocean has confirmed that for us. That's perfect. Okay, we're gonna play it one more time.
We'll do it one more anyway because everyone seems they've got it, but it's fun.
I would love to watch this. I would love to like do a watch party of this.
Yeah. It was Western Letters. Oh fuck.
Oh shit. Okay. I have to work out how we get a copy of it easily. I like that there's also like
You got to go to the ocean for that.
yeah,
You got to go to the high seas.
the stuff on screen, Wisconsin. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. More answers. Oh no, you don't.
no.
I think everyone's already.
I would love the fact that we don't get to have a look at Majima's face. It's interesting in that trailer.
Maybe they've done that for a particular reason.
Maybe so. That was our third playthrough of that. Technically, do you want to let the wonderful folks on?
Even though it's not the game, it was called Like a Dragon.
Yep,
The Yakuza.
the Yakuza movie.
Is it the or one of? Is there more than one?
I think there's one definitive one that is like definitively this is the based on
Right.
the game series.
Is it that one?
Yes,
Right. And then there's.
but there's like a bunch of obviously Yakuza movies out there
Okay.
that are like influencing the game and stuff.
Oh, right.
I just found out on Google the second you said it. Sorry, Sam. I'm sorry.
Worm. So yes, Like a Dragon.
Like a Dragon. I was going to give the clue. It's like it's got the same name as most recent release, but like that would have been too easy at that point.
We all love Majima.
We all love Majima. Majima supremacy here.
Oh fuck.
I will accept two different answers for this.
Okay.
I'll
okay.
accept.
Oh
the-
fuck. Oh yeah.
I'll- technically, you're not allowed to play this on Twitch. It's
Why not?
banned.
Because of the sex scene.
Yes.
The one sex scene. The
Weirdly
the
enough,
20 seconds of footage in like a fucking 8-hour
weirdly
game.
enough, yes. Despite the fact there's other sex scenes in other games, this is on the Twitch ban list. Weirdly,
That does not make any sense. I fucking loved this fucking game when it came out. Loved it. Will we be taking both titles?
I'll take either. I said earlier, I'll take either title.
Sure.
Because I know it's got a different name depending in the US versus the rest of the world.
God, this is like I remember playing this in the PS2. This was like one of the first games where it was like, wow, like not all games need to be action games.
Yeah.
No, it's I wouldn't consider it a horror at all.
No.
It was more of like a kind of spooky like thriller investigation kind of thing. There was only a few bits of it that were like a little bit spooky.
Cerebra's got it right. Burr Panda's got it right. Furious Panda's got it right.
Dean, it is not Deadly Premonition.
It's not Deadly Premonition, no.
Unfortunately.
Cal's got it right.
Main character is called Lucas. That's all we're giving you.
I feel like I'm missing an answer here, and I need to go to look for it. All right, so we got Jake's on there, don't we?
Yeah.
No, we don't actually know. So I was the one missing
There
was
you
Jake's answer, because when they scroll, when it fucking comes through, I will give a bit of a clue. It is pretty much from the creator that made any of the sort of choose your own adventure style narrative games that have came out that maybe happen to make you X to Jason.
Yeah, you action Jason. I'm sure we've had this trailer on before, but A, this is a different version of the trailer.
Yep.
And B, we didn't make this, so shh. Well, it's been on before, then you should know the fucking answer. So stop complaining. Free answer for you.
Was that the first time? Like, there's not a lot of answers for in this.
Do it one more.
We'll do one more.
I'm pretty sure the main character was called Lucas.
I never played this, so I can't say for sure.
The amount of times that I played
It's
this,
PS2 one.
surely you were in the fucking room with me playing it. Like
Maybe, but I don't remember.
this game,
No strong memories.
this game ends up being like alien. It's like aliens and all were responsible for it.
Yeah.
You end up in Roswell and all at one point. You're like, this
Yeah.
is going weird.
Again, big clue. This is from the same creators who get you to press X to Jason.
I hope you like going beyond what is a good game.
Yeah. I hope that you like games with heavy concepts that are in the rain.
That was weak. That one was really weak.
It's kind of hard to do there. One like, I hope you like games that are not based in Detroit. I don't know.
That's much better. There you go. Yeah, should just said that.
It's not so wicked, but an older game
By
same maker.
yeah,
So
by the same guy. This is on our fourth time, so if you don't get it by any of this, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Sam's got it right. I think I autopiloted and play in the fifth time, if I'm honest, but you know.
I think this is the fourth.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know there's much more to our
That's what we got right.
can be perceived by the naked.
Well, actually, we should have said like half of the title appears on screen there because it says
Does it?
It says prophecy in the corner.
Oh.
That was Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit. Most people probably know it as Fahrenheit.
Yeah, there's Fahrenheit or it's Indigo Prophecy. There's literally two different names for it depending on what region you're in. So that's why we would have accepted two different names.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Googled PS2 Mystery Lucas.
Oh, did that actually work? Was his name Lucas? I forget.
You'd see some of the shit I imagine people Google to find games is the most absurd phrasing in the world that can sometimes just work.
Is Mr. Gore having a rough week?
He's missed a few.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl having a rough week?
I think I know what this is called. I'm going to
I know it. That's fine. Yeah. I only watched this for the first time like a few weeks ago.
It's a relatively like contemporary movie.
Yeah,
in the sense that it was released recently, not that it's contemporary.
Yeah, this was like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
You have a brother in the 2nd Battalion.
Pretty good movie. Though.
It's like if Saving Private Ryan had a shitty older brother.
It's like if Saving Private Ryan had significantly less people in it. Then yeah,
got a lot of answers coming through. It's not Dunkirk.
No.
So just a heads up, it's not Dunkirk.
You know what? See if you wrote Dunkirk, just Google what's the other one, and then this will be the answer.
What's the other one? Yeah.
What's the one that's not Dunkirk, and then it will be this.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl has got it right.
Yes. Dean's got it right. Jacob's got it right. Brother Panda, you're kind of close, but it's not. You're like a few years off, but
Not
it is.
so it's got it
you're,
right.
You're close.
I get Dean's points. I did. Oh, it's not called that.
No.
Fierce Panda. No. Cal's got it right.
Hold on.
Roy Harris got it right.
It's not the current war. I know you could. Is that because Benedict Cumberbatch? It's not.
Bendy Dick Wumberbatch.
Benedict Rumbleblah.
Rumbleblatt.
They're walking into a trap.
Have I missed anyone here?
Are to deliver a message.
I don't think I have.
There you go. Furious Man. I got it.
Fierce Panda's got it. Okay, cool.
We got Kyle on it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, you go. Yeah, Brother Panda's in there. Oh, that may have just been a typo.
Oh, there we go. Brother Panda's dropping as the hot answer in there. Hotness. I haven't actually watched this now myself.
It's not bad. It's on.
Sam's got it right.
It's on Netflix. You can just watch it.
One more time, yeah.
No, that was it.
Oh, was it?
I think that was it. Ah, shit. Well, we're done.
One more time.
We're doing it anyway.
Jake's coming in the right answer.
Yep. Sam and Jacob. Yep.
And then we got the double pointer.
We got that double thick. We got that gangbang.
That's all I ever wanted.
If you fail, it will be a massacre. Let's talk about it. Why?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. There's a wee like protagonist switch about halfway through it, where I was like, I didn't really like the kid that I thought was the protagonist. I was like, nah, it's actually his mate. I'm like, sweet.
You want to let the people know what it was?
1917.
A great year for violence across the world.
Yep, a good year for violence. A good year for wine, probably as well. Sounds like a good wine.
I mean, if you got a wine from 1917, you're sitting on probably a small fortune.
What if it's shit wine though?
No one's getting this. No one's getting this.
If you could just forward your complaints to Ocean in the chat and leave us out of it, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Look at his little penis / belly button.
No one's getting this.
But it's a penis. I don't even know like
what the fuck, Sam?
What clue we can give.
If you say you played this and you can't give us the answer, I'm gonna be very upset. How the fuck, Brother Panda? He's got it right, but how the fuck?
Well, I mean, like someone had to play it.
No, you fucking dodo should stop that. Oh shit, Dean's got it right. And so is Shareeper.
And Shareeper. Maybe this is a bit more popular than I thought it was. Look at him go though. That is a giant man.
This is actually ridiculous.
It's like something I
can't believe we're only allowed to play that once. I can't believe we're only allowed to play that once.
Our new rule. Forgot about that.
I don't know how I feel about that. Did we break the rule already? Because that game is absurd. First Brandon's got it right.
I don't know. I think that'll.
So is Cal.
Okay. Answers are literally just coming in anyway.
I mean.
I don't know. We're undecided about the double pointer rules.
I'm really quite undecided about this because I feel very guilty about it.
It's like we've got to make we've got to make it hard some way, I get.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Maybe
it's,
2 pointers play twice. I guess that's not a bad idea.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl's got it right.
Gorgeous Girl.
Furious Panda's got it
Two
right.
for two for double pointer. I suppose that by that means that everything else you only play the once then.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that. That'd be weird. Fuck it. Stick it on one more time.
One more time.
We'll
It's
do it-
just such
we'll do it
a
twice.
it's such a fucking weird game.
He's real cute though. This guy. He's got good legs on him.
Oh, that was so fucking weird. Oh, yeah, okay, I got that point in.
Googled ugly yellow video game man and Wario showed up. Wario is an absolute treasure.
Fucking hell.
So this is kind of like black and white, but more erotic.
Kinda. Like I had see when this came free, I had to Google it because I'd never played it myself.
Yeah.
Or seen it myself. So I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, is this a weird like indie PC game or is this like a PS1 game? I had to fucking go look this up and
wasn't this out on the PS2?
Well, it's one of those ones I wasn't sure if it was like old school console or it was like weird indie PC game.
Oh, it's not so wicked. It's got as well. Oh shit! Are the ads on?
Are the ads fucking on? And the worst part is I can't even remember what it was fucking on. Ocean, can you remember what it was on? Because I can't.
This looks like it could have been a PS2 title.
Just the whole like it's like inflatable tube man fucking nature to it as well.
But he's just so much more naked.
Just so much more.
Oh, it was Nintendo. What was it like? Yeah, but on
was that like a GameCube game?
Fucking GameCube 64 Wii original Wii title or what?
Oh, it can't be Wii.
There's an answer from Ocean. So.
It was GameCube.
Oh my god, it was on the GameCube.
Fucking hell.
Fucking no wonder nobody bloody played it.
Jesus.
I think that's gonna have to do it.
That's gonna be us for it, I guess. Yeah.
So what was it?
That was how do you pronounce it?
Not Dorian the Great.
Doshin the Giant.
Doshin the Giant, which is very GameCube-y. That's very Nintendo-y.
Very Nintendo-y. That was this week's Skibble cutscene. And again, thank you very much, Ocean.
Thank you very much, Ocean. Everyone say thank you to Ocean. Everyone give him a big kiss. Big kisses.
Big kisses to Ocean for like putting that fucking
weird list together.
That really eclectic list together for us because that was awesome. We have some interesting shifts again this week because like points are all over the show, especially considering well we had some people who maybe didn't fare so well this week, like Mr. Gore. He put a decent amount of points on the board, but
Mr. Gorgeous Girl, you still got a hefty 9, so don't worry about it.
Our 11 points though, we're going to Furious Panda dropping a hot 11. Not so quick of 11. Was there not more? And also
brother Panda as well.
11. It seems even like our heavier hitters like Shariper only got 10 because one game completely fucked with their the scoring. Who else got 10?
Shariper's on 10.
Dean's on 10.
Kyle's on 10. Dean's on 10. And then for 9, Mr. Gorgeous Girl. And then there's that
Jake's on 9
as well, yeah.
So some of our heavier hitters getting a little bit fucking disheveled by Mr. Ocean's wonderful picks this week.
His weird ass fucking list.
That brings us then to obviously. Do we have anyone beyond? So we have 4 for Sam. So Sam came in late.
A few threes. Tara's on 3. Tara got 3. Sam got 4.
Roy Harris
got 3, but he's pissed, so we can't.
He's got whiskey brain, so that's excusable.
He's got whiskey dick, so we can't hold that against him.
But yeah, so that's kind of intriguing. This then obviously shakes where the standings are. So currently still in first place. It looks like it's still Shariper.
Shariper's still rocking the first
with 74 points. But I mean, Mr. Gorgeous Girl's right behind him with 72.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl dropped 1 point, so it's not. He has like Shariper now has a 2-point lead.
A 2-point
but that's
lead.
Still not enough to secure
really
all that.
Yeah, because we still got like 4 or 5 weeks of this to go.
Yeah.
So not that crazy. Who is in third place?
Not so wicked on 66.
66 points, but they are not too secure in their lead either because Dean's not far behind him with 62 points.
Kyle is on 63.
63 for Kyle, although his points don't count technically because
that's right,
of the fact that he's
a dirty Bon Jovi fan.
He's also a Bon Jovi fan, and that's already going against him.
Yeah.
Mr. Burr Panda coming in at 43 points. Jake's sitting on 63 points as well. So we actually got 2 people on 63 points. Do we? Is that no? Oh, so Dean actually. Sorry. Where
Oh,
the
yes.
fuck's Jake? Oh no, Jake's 47. Jake's 47. My apologies. Jake missed a few weeks.
What the fuck?
I misread because I'm an idiot. So Jake's actually fell way behind, but that's because he was he was missing in action for a few weeks, and that's obviously what can happen if you're missing in action. You'll go down the line a little bit. But yeah, like there's it's shaking up. It's going all over all sorts of directions with this one.
Gloria, you're doing very well. You're on 51.
Yeah, 51.
You have a very strong season.
Strong season
for someone who just kind of fucking came out of nowhere. Like,
this is the thing. Like this, I mean, Kyle on his first ever season came in like second place or maybe third place.
Yeah,
third place, and he came in like 4 weeks into the season and ended up in third place.
Very well, yeah.
It still ended up placing. So it's possible. It's possible to place even if you come in late.
Stop being so fucking clever,
you know. But like that is our skippables for this week, guys, which is awesome.
Ocean, if we become very busy, we may get you to do more if you don't mind, but we'll see. We're not going to pawn it off you.
No.
On every week, we've got to do it ourselves.
We got to do it ourselves from time to time as well.
Or we could do a collaboration on them or something.
We always have this idea, and this idea, me and you, it's going to take a lot of effort for us to do. So we couldn't do it in 1 week's time. We'd have to have simultaneously like a week off at the same time to do it. But we had this idea where me and you would try and act out some of the trailers, live action style. It really shit tier quality. Try and act out the trailers.
That'd be fun.
And then try and do that. But that'd be like one of those ones where we would need to have simultaneous time off to do it, and then kind of like work on it, and it could be really fucking funny.
Yeah,
but it's also kind of like
a lot of work.
One of those things that would be just a shit ton of work for us.
Did we have any Nintendo 64 games in there?
No, we didn't have any Nintendo 64 games in there this week. No, although those are hard ones to get in because like
Nintendo 64 games didn't have cutscenes, so you can't really put them in there.
I mean, they're hard ones. Like the cutscenes. Like I mean, I don't want to give away any of my. Do you want to mute me a second, just so I can suggest games? So we were just talking about some like Nintendo 64 games that we probably could use in the future. That would be like ones that you would get.
We were watching.
They're few and far between. This is the only thing.
We were watching the start of NCW versus NWO Revenge earlier on, but that wasn't for part of Skippable.
McSadber, thank you very much for the follow.
Don't be a sad burr. Be a happy burr now that you're here.
And if in time, maybe you'll enjoy a gummy bear.
Someone throw a gummy bear at him.
But yes,
gummy bear.
But yes, no. Yes, no.
Well done, everyone.
Well done, everyone.
Good week. Awesome. Thank you, Ocean. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ocean. For helping us out. Sweetheart for that.
I would have done it yesterday, but I was very ill, so that's why I decided not to do it.
So yeah, that was skippable for this week. Yeah. So fuck, we're almost at the end of the show. What's the end of the show? It's crazy.
I'm just working it out, you know, just
working it out. Just getting.
The last one was on GameCube. I think someone.
Oh yeah,
someone said it was on the S64, but it was actually on GameCube.
It was actually on GameCube, which is just like Doshin the Giant. I was just looking at that. I looked at the trailer last week because he sent this. He sent this, I think, on Saturday.
Yeah,
and I think I looked at it on maybe the Sunday morning, and I was just looking at it going like, "This is fucking hilarious. What the fuck is this?" And then I forgot to message him because like I was just like kind of out of it a little bit. As often I am on a Sunday.
Too much heroin.
Yeah, strong out as fuck.
Yeah,
and it's one of those ones where it's just like I forgot to message him till literally fucking like yesterday. And go, I might need a cheat sheet. And he's like, it's already in there, and I'm like, you fucking sweetheart,
absolute hero. Night, not so wicked. Have fun.
Have a good one, not so wicked. But yeah, so that was this week's skip a bell cutscene. Skip a bell cutscene. We'll be back. Well, we'll be back obviously next week. Obviously for more on Friday though.
Yeah, pending any horrible whatevers.
Yeah. We'll be back on Friday for more that there. Player versus Dice is kind of in the air for Monday.
Oh, is there something going on?
Something's going on. Can't really discuss it on stream.
Did he get
Personal matters?
What did he get his penis stuck in?
Man, you don't even want to know.
Ooh.
It involved some D20s, and let me tell you, it was hot.
Just a barrel of D20s.
It was pretty hot.
He tried to fuck, right? Okay.
We'll keep you posted though if there's any changes to the. Don't worry, it's not like it's permanently going away. It just might not happen this week. For reasons, but obviously we'll keep you posted. But yeah,
Maybe we'll just play something.
yeah. We might, we'll see what happens. We'll keep it cash.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're available, I have Metroid Dread.
Ooh. I would like. Have you not started yet?
No.
Oh shit. I could turn up for that.
So yeah, if you want, we can check out Metroid Dread. If it player versus dice doesn't.
Oh
work.
shit. Yeah, we have to finish Silent Hill 4.
Yes, maybe finish Silent Hill 4. Maybe.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I still have it installed. So it's
Good.
so,
Okay, good.
So don't worry, I didn't just delete
We'll have to
it.
start from the start again. Like, no.
So we can always do that as well. But yeah, so I'm going to be back tomorrow for something. I don't know what I'll be playing, but I'll be back for something.
Play with yourself.
Maybe I might start Metroid Dread tomorrow. I don't know.
Bitch. That's fine. If you got it, you got it. That's fine. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I have it there. It's been sitting there for a while, like a week or so.
That's right, because I licked it like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, you did. So I mean, it's one of those ones. You tasted Dread.
It tasted dreadful.
Let me tell you. It just reminded me of like an Anthrax song, but it was about Judge Dredd.
Why I am the law.
Yeah, because there's a line in it.
Tasted dreadful.
Like, no. The line that came into my head was like his name is Judge, his last name is Dredd.
Yeah.
If you break the law, you'll end up dead. Because like he screams that shit.
That's some good shit.
Yeah, it's a good song actually. I do love me some like old school Anthrax.
It's not bad.
Not the Chemical, the band.
They both have their uses.
Yeah, well, that's a fucking generic way of putting it, but yes, you're not wrong. Say the Skyrim joke all you want.
I get to go home and eat bagels.
Oh wait, I get the joke was to say play Skyrim. I still have it installed. I could play it if I wanted to.
Oh, do you want to do a wee Skyrim night?
No. I want to give it another few months because I'm still like, I played that game for 140, 150 hours straight, and I know that some people are going to look at me as like, that's not, those are rookie numbers. Those are rookie numbers.
I think you'd played it that.
I played it for a month straight, and you factor in that I stream for about anywhere between 25 to 30 hours a week.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Did you become a vampire?
Yes.
Quaid.
I became a vampire. But just like this time, just become a werewolf, I guess.
Oh yeah, the werewolves are kind of fun. They're kind of fun too.
I don't like werewolves.
See, but if you're playing on a PC, you've got to start modding it.
Was modded?
Oh, but you've got to mod it properly.
I did mod it properly.
How many penis and breast mods did you have in?
Not allowed to put those on stream for obvious reasons.
What's the fucking point? What is the fucking point?
Sunshine, I played Skyrim for a second. See, there you go. There's always someone in the chat ready to fucking tell me it's rookie numbers.
Yeah.
And in this case,
You got to bump
Sam.
You got to bump those numbers up.
I knew it was Sam. I was going to say Sam.
It was the rookie
Sam.
numbers.
I knew you were going to start that shit.
See, this is the thing. The last time I
I saw that coming.
the last time I started playing Skyrim on PC, it was just like, I'll just mod in some orc stuff. I'll just put a penis. And then you just end up with a big orc girl with a penis. It's like, I can't play this anymore. This is just,
I'm just too turned on.
Dude, I need to get out of here. I need to go to the bathroom.
It's like I can't play this game if I'm constantly having
too erect.
if I'm constantly masturbating.
That's exactly what happened.
I'm just saying. I know you're just saying, but Sam, like, right. I know you too well in that sense. I know if I'm right, you're like, just play more. And I will play it again, but I know you're going to call me out in those rookie numbers. I know what you're like.
Start playing Oblivion.
No.
Worst version of Skyrim.
No. I'd rather not. It's like, I feel like going backwards at this point is the problem.
Well, no, we're not giving Todd what he wants.
I'm not giving him what he wants.
Fuck that guy.
I played Fallout before. And
Okay, do you want to do another Fallout 76 stream?
No.
You know, I'm going to assume you don't have that installed anymore.
If it's 100 fucking gig, of course I don't have it installed again. Jesus fucking Christ.
It was fine.
I never got the Oblivious Bear people. I never got the Bethesda people.
Yeah, those people are usually like, I played Oblivion first.
Yeah.
So therefore it's better. Like it's not better.
It's like it's the same people. It's like I
It's
bought
fine.
the horse armor, so
Yeah.
I have to say it's good now.
Oblivion and Skyrim are essentially the same game, except that there's more snow in Skyrim.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, Skyrim definitely had better gameplay.
They're both pretty much the same.
Yeah, but there's like just quality of life improvements in Skyrim,
Was there?
like the leveling up systems and stuff, and all that jazz. Stealth systems, because he's weaponized like 5 times damage by just crouching in front of the guy right in front of you.
Hold on. Wait, are you slightly bent over?
It's like 1 second, his arm's like 20 times the damage. What
Damage is like
wait,
70 nuclear bombs.
it's like I think I can see something. You're literally inside their crotch.
Yeah, you're just
literally inside their crotch. It's like I think I see something.
yeah. Whose footprints are these? It's the wrong game. Right. It's after midnight. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's start living after midnight.
We're living after midnight.
Dude, I don't know if I can pound your grandma.
I don't
That's
know
what
if
happens
I
after
grandma.
midnight.
Guys, we love you dearly. Of course, if you've enjoyed the stream, we're going to encourage you to hit that follow button. That way you don't miss out on the live streams as they go live. I'll be back tomorrow at some point to play some Vigi games of some description of one another. Trying to get back into doing the actual game streams and stuff. So you never know what we'll be playing tomorrow, but we will be back tomorrow in some capacity. If you want to check us out at other places, obviously we got a bunch of social media links below the player. You can catch us on PBS Podcast on Twitter. You can check us out at Player versus Player on the YouTube. There's links below the player for that there as well. There's also, if you're a TikTok, if you're one of the guys who love TikTok, you can obviously check out our TikTok at PvP Talk Show on TikTok, where we've been posting some of those awesome clips she's been making, which we're really thankful for, as well as myself on Instagram at Odin Christ. I've been posting them there as well. You can check out this man in many different places.
I got him.
He actually did lick me there. You can check him out on
taste.
I don't know. Taste the glove.
Tastes pretty good. Taste the glove.
Stained class me. But anyway, you can check out him on various different social medias. Obviously, he's the one who runs our Player versus Player talk show account on Twitter. On top of that, there you can catch him on Cosmic Bacon Art as well as Pigs Blankets. For stuff.
Something like that. Yeah.
And then there's a rogue individual that's not one of us.
We'll find out who owns that at some point.
There's a rogue. Just to also verify that it's just not me. You can see here, I don't have a login here.
That's fine. Why do we have 17 notifications?
That's the Player versus Player.
Yeah, that's a lot. Why do we have 17 though?
There's like fucking so many of these coming through.
Right.
So they're like that shit's been happening live.
I have my suspicions.
So that just verifies it's not me running the fucking account before you assumed it was. Not me.
I didn't assume it was you.
You asked me earlier, which means you had an assumption.
I did, yeah.
You can check out Player versus Context. You can check me out on Twitter, OdenPVG.
It's all in there. It's all
around.
Just follow one, follow the other.
Follow all of them.
Just go outside, not right now.
Literally just
quite late.
Just at me on social media and at him on social media. Say nice things or say horrible things, and we'll ignore you.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, we're gonna love yous and leave yous, and we'll hopefully see yous on the next one. Have a good one, guys.
Shut up, bitch.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna fucking come.
Oh no.
Actually, no, I'm gonna shit and come at the same time, so I can experience both pleasures at once.
You're gonna shum?
I'm gonna shum.
Or shit, because even if you put C at the start of shit, it's I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shum, or I'm gonna
shum.
shit.
I feel like shum's the right word.
Yeah, shum's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna shum. I'm gonna shum all over the shit.
Surely someone shummed before.
That means shitting and coming. Is
someone could literally be shumming right now.
I mean, I would be shocked in the world if there wasn't someone shumming. Just literally, like, where I mean, you know what? It actually makes sense. People are into scat. I'm pretty sure there'd be a lot of shumming.
You're right. Just like you get a lot of shumming.
There's probably a lot of shumming happening at that point.
This is good stuff.
This is great stuff.
This is great stuff. I'm glad that we're ending with this.
Yeah.
With the shumming.
Right, let's go shum.
Okay, let's shum on my face.
I want to shum all over the face.
Yeah. Bye everyone. Night.